Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of 10 Forward. This one is very special because today is April 4th, 2022. Not quite 2063, but we're getting there. It's First Contact Day, baby. We're going to do it with Watch Party. We're going to have a lot of fun. Let's do this.
Something new from Focus Lorraine.
Hey, everybody, and welcome. I got some guests with me today. I got Stella and I got Chris. How you guys doing? Welcome.
Good. How's it going?
Not too bad. Not too bad. I always like this show because I always get the inspiration like in the last 5 minutes of what I'm going to do for the next show. And I was like, you know what? April 5th is coming up tomorrow, and that's First Contact Day. You know, so let's watch the movie that started it all.
Yes.
So explanation. There is a link that I'm going to pin if I can. Maybe no, I can't because it's not my channel. But anywho, the link that is posted in there's a StreamYard link. That's just a private link to a backstage. I'm not going to bring you on back there. If you want to come on the panel, there's another link, or I can send you a link for that. It's a little bit separate. But basically, what I want to do is have the ability to where people can watch the movie as well. So I'll be playing that along. So anywho, that way anyone can watch. It should be kind of fun. That way it's all good. We'll get down to business here really quick. Say hello, and then we'll get to the movie as soon as we can because, God, I love that flick. All right, Aaron Pritchard. How's it going? Welcome.
Hey, Aaron.
Vince, well, you're more than welcome to come on in, buddy. I sent you a link for both, so more than welcome to come on in. And Jared's mother. Hey, y'all. Hey, what's going on, man? Not too bad. We'll get through the meat and potatoes really quick. The last episode of Picard, season 2, episode 5, Fly Me to the Moon. This was a really good episode. It kind of picked up a little bit of steam from where last week left off, which kind of I felt depressed after watching last week's episode. So this one was kind of interesting. I don't know how I feel about Brent Spiner being the only Soong. Like I don't yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a courtesy.
I mean, I get it. But it's like, how many Soong relatives can he possibly be? But
well,
other than that, I mean, let's see. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I mean, Picard's only going to run 3 seasons, so it only has another year of this. So, of release of Brent playing whatever Soong that's available.
That's true.
So it's not that bad. And again, I know those guys were really tight during, Next Generation, so I wasn't put out, but better get everyone else from Next Generation, crew in there somehow before, Picard totally ends.
Yeah.
So those are my thoughts.
Very true. Hey, Chris, did you get a chance to catch this week's episode?
No, I watched last week's. I didn't watch this week's because last week left such a bad taste in my mouth. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I was right there with you.
Yeah, I like how it ended though, where Q tried to and like nothing happened. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's bad. It's like, oh God, Q has problems.
I'm like, oh shit.
They talk about who that chick is at the table. That's like Captain Picard's great aunt.
Mm-hmm.
And she's supposed to take part in a historic mission. And if this historic mission doesn't go right, the timeline gets screwed up.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what we've figured. so far.
Yeah, and a certain person's responsible for it because he's trying to talk her out of it.
Mm-hmm. And then the other part is we have the Borg Queen,
Mm,
who is like
that was
a
something.
well, it's really interesting. So she's been revealed as like a multiversal hive mind almost,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
where she knows events that happen in other universes or timelines.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really interesting, and the fact that Girardi is still connected.
Oh yeah, that was a given. I mean,
Oh yeah, I mean with Picard, he never
Yeah.
quite let go of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one ever does. Seven
No.
still has all her
Seven
Borg
does too.
shit
Yeah,
going
Steven
on,
has all
you
her
know?
memories. Yeah, I mean, it's invasive. It doesn't leave you.
True.
So,
But
well,
basically, the gist of this episode is that Dr. Adam Soong, played by Brent Spiner, is a geneticist because at this time the Soongs are into genetics. Hey, Vince, what's going on, man?
Vince.
But anyways, they're really invested into genetics, and he's appealing in front of a board, and one of the members of the board is Leah Thompson, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it was really interesting. He used some experimental medication that Hugh gave him and to help his daughter because she has like this skin disorder to where she can't go out in the sun or breathe the air because it'll just mess her up.
She's Morbius?
Basically, yep, I think so. Morbius, right there, figures. No.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I mean, if I was to give it a score, which I really haven't been doing, probably about a 6 out of 10. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't like it's building up, and I can.
Oh, I haven't watched it yet. I just been messing with Ashley
So
for like a full month.
Oh, see,
You don't mind some spoilers because the thing.
Nah, I'm not. I probably won't even see. I listen. I didn't even get involved in the movie until everybody was like, nobody cared about the movie. Then when Spider-Man stuff didn't happen, I was like, wow, all you butthurt Spider-Man fanboys. You know, I set up. Me and Max said we were gonna watch the movie no matter what, and if it sucks, it sucks. If it's good, it's good. We don't care. And everyone's like, oh, don't even bring it up. We don't want to talk about it. It's gonna suck. The only one that wanted to talk about was Ashley, and I just been like busting balls with her, like oh, it's gonna set records. It's gonna be the next Godfather. It's gonna be incredible. But Ashley knows I'm full of shit. You know, she knows that I'm not. I don't care. I don't give a shit about this movie. I just don't, man. If it's but I'll probably just end up skipping it, guys. Honestly.
Fair enough.
I'm in at the theater. I don't.
Yeah. All right.
But it did make like 40 million. So
pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad.
It's a Marvel product. Even if it's Sony Marvel, it's still Marvel. You know.
It'll still get there. Again, as William says, the money's in streaming now, where it used to be home video. So same difference.
I like Jared Leto. I've always liked Jared.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
You know. I even like his band. His band's really good too, man. Like
30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah, I've always
they're good. All right. Well, all right. Now that we've handled the business portion of the
you hit the wrong link, probably, Thade.
Oh yeah, dude. The link that is in I'll reiterate. The link that is posted in the YouTube chat is to the StreamYard where I'll be playing the video. Okay. So as you can see, I'll kind of demonstrate. I have Star Trek First Contact up here on Paramount Plus. I'm gonna close this down.
Yeah, you better. We're
on the YouTube side of things. Because this one's actually live, and the other one, if you want, just pop in the backstage. I'm not going to pull you in or anything like that, but you should still be able to hear the movie and see the movie. Just put it on full screen, and you won't have to worry about it. Chat won't pop up or anything like that. It's just there. That's on my StreamYard, so it won't really do anything. If anything, it's got a little logo in the corner. You just have to, ignore it. All right. So that being said.
I'm literally paused at 4 seconds in with the Paramount logo.
All right, I'll wait. I'll hit 4 seconds here, and then I'll stop.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 seconds in.
Okay, I heard Jerry Goldsmith's music started kicking in there a little bit. I will say this before we get going: soundtrack is phenomenal. This is one of the best soundtracks in any of the Next Generation films, like hands down. And it's not just because I owned it.
Yeah,
I broke my arm the day I bought that CD. It was nuts. Well, see, I was so excited. I was rollerblading, and I tripped over. You know how like grass grows up in between cracks in the curb.
Ah,
I
yes.
tripped on it and I broke my arm. Like,
Oh,
I'm sorry you broke your arm, but at the same time,
it was
you had
8th grade, man.
You had it coming for being on rollerblades. What were you thinking, dude?
Ooh.
It was 1997. Sorry.
Oh, that was a big year for rollerblading.
That was cool. We played.
Do you remember?
played
Do you remember the
hockey.
girl, the X Games girl, the only one that ever really blew up because of rollerblading? Fabiola de Silva, whatever her name was, Brazilian girl.
Uh-huh.
She was phenomenal. But yeah, I was never big into rollerblade. But that's because I was a skater. Yeah, I grew up skating.
All right, so here we go. Fire in the hole. We are at 04 on the timestamp.
okay.
I'm going to count down. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
He said engage. I always did like the
course.
Paramount logo. Always. I always thought it was really cool.
I like
22
how they did it
original
with
stars.
Sonic, and they like did it with the rings.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go try to see that at the drive-ins this weekend. So,
Ooh, cool.
Ours aren't open yet, man, but I might go when they open.
it was the only
Why would
theater
the
open
link
during the
not work
pandemic.
for Thade? We got to figure out what's going on here.
All right.
Oh no, he has to go to the, if you can hear me, go to the regular Twitter backstage, get the link there to get in here. I think he has Paramount Plus though. I'm not sure. We'll get in here eventually.
Is it not working?
I might need to turn mine down a little bit. I don't want.
Yeah, we don't want to get hit.
Yeah, I don't want to get no copyrights, but
And
I
I'm
have
just making
such a
sure
good
my
mic.
yeah, I'm making sure my closed caption is on.
Oh wow! Why didn't I think of that?
Mhm.
What the heck? That's weird.
What happened?
Oh, nothing. It's on the other end.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Because
I'm
I'm
still
playing-
trying to figure that part out.
No problem.
Hey, Thade, what's up, man?
Fade.
Oh,
Appropriate icon.
Why is it a dead screen? That's nuts.
I'm on my iTunes, so they're going into the crew credits. Peter
Yeah,
Lawrence.
John Knoll,
God. That's exactly where I'm at right now. Peer
Yeah.
Lawrence.
Deborah
Peter
Everton.
Lawrenson. Yeah.
Okay. I'm a tad faster. Okay.
Okay, so where are we
All right.
watching this at?
I'm
Paramount
gonna
Plus?
pause it. Let me pause it for 1 second. Yeah, I'm on Paramount Plus, but I'm trying to figure out why in the heck this isn't working. Sorry, Vince. I'm trying to get that fixed for you, buddy.
I want to know how to turn my captions on. So I can't turn my captions on. Why not think of that?
Yeah. Yes, continue watching. I just want to make sure that if you click the other link
Mhm.
that's in the StreamYard, it should have the movie playing. So
Yeah.
if you can't find it.
Yeah, just let us know where to sync up because I paused mine.
Shit. All right. That's not working. Okay. All right. That's all right. It's all right. We'll live. Okay, sorry. That's a defunct link, guys. Sorry.
Try
That's
another
not
one.
gonna work. All right. So does everybody have Paramount Plus?
I actually do.
Awesome.
I
All
could
right.
yeah, let me head over there then.
Well, no. What the heck is going on here?
Because Amazon at least
It was working
Ooh.
before.
I have the movie, so I can just pull it up if I
Yeah.
need to.
yeah, that's what I was doing. I was watching it on my iTunes.
Okay.
What? Wow, they're gonna make me actually go to my TV settings to turn that. Does
Actually, no,
Paramount
I'm
not?
I'm going to stick to iTunes because my internet is a little fuzzy again.
All right. Yeah, we'll try it. If not, yeah, we'll get it worked out. Okay.
Yeah.
It's all right.
So
all right.
where are we?
So,
What
Timestamp
what's
is
the timestamp?
12:10. 12:10. Sorry, 2 minutes 10 seconds. What the heck?
Oh, yeah,
Well, I was like, wow, I've
where'd
done
it
missed a lot of that movie.
Haven't even been alive that long. All
Mhm.
right. Let's see. I don't know if the sound's gonna work on that though.
Oh, come on, little more.
Stop.
Okay, I'm going to be a little ahead because I can't get this thing to sync up right.
That's okay. Oh, is that something? I see.
You've found the problem.
Icy.
No, I think I figured out why it wasn't playing the video. Got it now. Okay. We're good. Awesome. No, that's not good. What the hell is that? Oh, well, that'll work. All right. Just let me know when everyone's ready and I'll strike it up again. Sorry.
I forgot where we're supposed to start.
We're at 210.
Okay.
Okay. Just let us know when we have to hit play.
All right. We'll do it one more time. 3, 2,
Wait.
1.
Don't leave me.
Hold on.
Okay.
My movie's missing. Oh, there it is. All right.
So we got
Mayor of King. Who's been watching my shit? Someone's been watching my shit.
Yeah, that's why I decided to get my Paramount Plus on my Amazon account. This way everyone can have their own profile. And like, stop messing me up. We're watching it
Right.
all at the same time. No.
Well, it looks like, guys, I'm not going to be in on this one for you. I've got a Paramount Plus to give me a problem. So.
Oh, no. Go over that StreamYard link. So there's a StreamYard link in the chat for the YouTube. Or I can send it to you. I have the movie playing on a backstage. So just jump backstage. You can watch along with us.
Hold on.
That's why I stopped, because it was black screen and I was like, this isn't working.
Mm-hmm.
You were back on.
It's a link in the chat, you said?
Yeah, it's the link in the
for
chat.
the movie.
I mean, you could stay here for the conversation and stuff, but because the rest of it will just be backstage. I'm not going to bring anybody.
All right. I'm actually hold on.
Yeah, Vince is back there.
Mm-hmm.
And that way you could just watch along. To hell with it.
This is insane. I pulled up Star Trek and it gave me a phone book. I didn't realize everything.
No.
This is crazy. There's like 50 Star Trek things on here, man.
Oh yeah,
No.
the Star Trek movies on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, I never thought about doing a watch party like this because, I should probably do this too so he doesn't get.
He would do it, but he would have the other link for Twitch and have that live on Twitch. But I just didn't. I've already got it broadcasting one way, so.
No,
All right, I've got it up.
Okay,
I've got it brought up on my other device.
Just let me know if the sound works.
2 minutes, 12 seconds, you said?
Yeah.
2 minutes, 10 seconds.
All right. Let me get
Can
to
you hear
this
it?
stupid ad.
Yeah.
The sound's working.
Cool. Awesome.
Okay.
All right. I went a little ahead. We're at 216.
Hey, man.
Hey. Excuse me.
Calm down.
I mean,
I was
you
testing
didn't
audio.
even clear it.
So much for synchronization. Fine.
Right.
Okay, what, 216 you said?
216, yeah.
Okay, I'm on 216.
All right.
Martin Hornston, executive producer. Okay.
All right. I'm there. We can sync
All
up
right.
whenever. I'm ready.
Ready?
3,
2.
1.
Wait.
Engage.
No, we're good.
Engage.
We're good.
All right.
I said engage. I was going to do the whole, do we go on 3 or then 3, 2, 1,
Right?
then go?
Or 4.
Remember Lethal Weapon? Do we go on
Yes.
3 or 3, 2, 1, then go?
Someone lower
Somebody's
A,
got
turn on
weird
your
ears.
closed caption, otherwise I'm going to get dinged.
Headphones.
Oh, yeah, that's smart. Tade's like, good, I'll just mute.
Yeah.
He's probably watching it on his phone.
Yeah.
Jonathan Frakes directed the last episode of Picard. How about that?
Ooh, good point.
This is one of the best opening scenes in all Star Trek. Hands down.
Yeah. This was amazing. Especially when I was in the theater. I think I saw it like three times. I had to go back. I was just like, oh, I gotta see this.
What year did this come out? 98?
26.
96.
96. Right before Mars Attacks, actually.
Mm-hmm.
funny story.
I always thought it was hilarious when they show the BTS and Patrick's wearing sneakers.
Yeah. Dressed in normal stuff, or
Yeah.
they're off side smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
It's the future.
Mhm. He's had a bad day. Leave him be.
God, I love that uniform though.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they switched up the uniforms, I did like it. Yeah.
Mhm. These are cool.
And who jumped when they saw that?
Me. Oh, the whole audience did. We're like,
A little body horror in your Star Trek, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, when
I
he
like
said
that.
yes, I know. I was like, oh.
The Borg.
Mm.
Swedish? Oh. That
Sounds
is a very
Swedish.
beautiful starship.
Yes.
The Enterprise E is my favorite.
It's my second favorite. Now it's my second favorite. It used to be my favorite.
Mm.
But I don't know, man. Something about that Discovery ship, I just really like it.
Mm.
But Voyager's so dope too. The Voyager starship is so badass.
Mm-hmm.
True. I like the Intrepid class ship.
Mm.
I like her with blonde hair.
Oh yeah. No. Gates McFadden looks beautiful in this movie. Like her hair was perfect. I mean, just yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Marina Sirtis. I
think they dye their hair in the future. You just push a button, your hair changes the color.
Pretty much.
Well, I mean, in Insurrection, we got to see how they shave. I would love to be Commander Riker at that point in time.
Look, I got closed captions on. It's been so long since I've seen this, but I know he's blaring opera right now. He's like every time he's in a bad movie,
Berlioz.
he goes into some opera, man. Every time.
Bizet.
Berlioz. Yes.
I had all the action figures too. I think they were like 11-inch action figures. They were bigger than the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had anything Star Trek except the ships. I've had a lot of the Hot Wheels stuff and the models, but I've never had the action figures.
Yeah, I have a couple of them that I.
This was the
Bridge Crew.
Probably the second Star Trek movie I saw in the theater. I saw Star Trek 6, and then I saw this one.
Mm.
Yeah, this is the first one I saw.
This was also my first in the theater.
My first was the one where the Klingons did the zero gravity like thing and hit.
Oh yeah, Star Trek 6.
Yeah,
that's Star Trek 6.
Yeah, that's the first one I ever saw, and then I saw this one. No, I saw Generations too.
Mm.
I have to say this one's probably one of my favorite though.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I like this movie. It moves. You know, it moves at a decent clip. It doesn't really kind of leave you.
No, this was very fast paced. It was always moving. That's what I loved about it. And of course, who's he? New navigator. He's dead. Yeah.
Oh heck yeah! You know, hey buddy.
And
a
I like
new
Neil
Star
McDonough.
Trek toy. Oh yeah, Neil McDonough's in this movie.
Yeah,
he's always got to come in and flex his toys, man. I'm about sick of his shit. I'm just gonna be real.
Oh,
It's futile.
mm-hmm.
I have a giant Star Trek Enterprise stuffed spaceship, Enterprise
Oh, heck
spaceship,
yeah.
and it's a stuffed one.
Oh, I have with the Enterprise D, the Romulan Warbird, of which I also have a poster that if you stare at it long enough, it comes out at you in 3D.
I like the just them listening to like the radio over this right here, where it's
Mhm.
talking about the casualty reports coming in.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Oh, you can hear the
you just
Defiant?
hear the Borg
Oh, yeah.
wrecking
Mhm.
shop, bro. You just hear the
The
Borg.
23
carnage.
dead on the Lexington. What?
Yeah.
It's just listening to the carnage. It's like, ah.
There's only one line in this movie I don't like, and it's right here. This is it. This is so cringe.
hell
I'm
with our
sorry.
orders.
Data's like, to hell with orders. I'm like, okay, dude, chill out, man. You're a little overacting. That's the only part I don't like about the movie for some reason. A little cringy. I don't know.
You know,
That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite parts.
it's one of my favorite parts
I
too.
got a laugh out of me too. I was like, haha. It was
No,
like
I
when
mean,
he
no,
said,
I like some cheese once in a while, but I just
well, it was
No,
kinda
I
like-
think one of the cringiest lines from Data has to be in Generations where he goes, "Oh shit," as they're going into the
oh
atmosphere.
shit,
Yeah.
and they're crashing. Hey, what's up,
oh my
Isaac?
god! Or when the chip starts, he's scanning for life forms and he's making the tricorder talk. And I was like,
Forms,
wow,
DTD.
this dude is annoying.
Defiance.
You press this little life
Oh,
form.
Now, this right here is my favorite part.
Yes.
The Defiant. Oh my
Mhm.
goodness.
Oh yeah, come
And
on,
Worf gets to
dude.
command it.
Worf finally made captain.
Yes.
Like the bridge right here is like total Wrath of Khan, like destruction, you know?
Yeah.
Vince is representing.
Mm-hmm.
Prepare for ramming speed.
Speed. It's a good day to die.
It's the Enterprise.
I just like it when Riker talks shit. He's like, tough little ship.
Little.
Yeah, he's like, little.
Little.
Yeah, like, can we talk about here how the Enterprise just barely missed the Defiant right there
Right?
as it came
Right?
in? Like,
Well, I always took it that they were covering for it.
They're
before it got
covering
blown
for
to
him. Yeah, they were taking
smithereens.
they were taking.
Yeah, they were taking the
they
hit.
took the shot for him, but good God, they came in close.
Right? Oh, man. Yeah. So
This
much
was the
better
first
than-
time I ever saw a
this
Borg
battle
sphere.
right here.
Mhm.
This
Yeah,
battle
this
right
is the
here was
Borg
freaking
sphere.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is
First
my
time I'd
favorite
ever
part of the
seen one.
movie. Yeah.
The only other time there were more ships on screen was during the Dominion War in Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't. Yeah, this is probably my favorite part at the beginning, but I also really like when they finally launch. The dude,
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
discovers
Oh, I
warp
love,
speed,
dude.
and they're playing
James
Magic Carpet
Cromwell.
Ride.
Yes.
Yeah,
Dude,
that was
James
yeah.
Cromwell as Zephyr Cochrane is amazing.
Oh,
And I
excellent.
love the fact they
I don't
brought
wanna-
him back for Enterprise.
I don't fly. I take trains.
Yeah. Full of beautiful women. Retired some island somewhere.
This other guy you talk about, this other Zephyr Cochrane, that ain't me.
Yeah.
You told him about the statue?
But imagine had the Borg sent like more than one cube.
Well,
Yeah.
they figured they did need more than one. That's
Yeah,
just
that's
it.
that's their thing. Their efficiency,
Mhm.
and they have because they don't really have like hubris or pride or any of those things, do they?
Well,
They
the
just-
only reason they sent one sphere is because one cube is because they knew they had the chronometric sphere.
Yeah.
There really
Yeah, when he
wasn't
said,
the
"I could
need
hear
for
them."
another cube.
Yeah. Well, no, it was like their whole plan was just to go back in time and assimilate Earth.
Yeah.
It wasn't get them then, it was get
Yeah.
them in the past. So
Mhm.
Cisco's gonna be pissed. Oh,
Yeah,
The Defiant, salvageable, but adrift, but salvageable.
it's salvageable.
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember how to fire phasers, right?
Yeah, it doesn't get destroyed here; it gets destroyed in the Dominion War.
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, twice.
No.
The Sao Paulo.
Yeah,
See, it should have been the Defiant A then, right?
right.
Yeah.
You would think.
Mm,
Now, my question is: had the science on this whole gravimetric wake thing?
It's so
Yeah.
yeah.
Them
Yeah.
getting caught in a gravimetric wake, like what?
What? Huh? What? Where?
Wait a minute.
We'll suspend reality for you for this.
like if you're traveling through a chronometric wake, would you actually see the world as it is, or would you just see what's within the wake? Like,
Yeah,
Mm.
that's true. How would you see the future scape and then know that you need to go back in exposition? I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the timeline's collapsing. Let's go.
Here we go.
Ride up. Dude, Alfred Woodard.
Yes.
The only one to
Borg?
make Tony Stark feel bad.
Hey, the Borg sounds Swedish.
I love her. I love her in everything she's ever
Sounds
been
Swedish.
in, dude.
Yeah.
I loved her
she's
in He
amazing.
Got Game. I loved
Great
her in all of
lines.
them, dude.
Now,
Blue
like
Chips.
this little scene right here in Montana and Bozeman is just like do 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 do.
Mm-hmm.
It's so like patient and quiet, and this is what 10 years after World War III.
Yeah, 2063. So like, damn.
And let's also talk about this jacket that Cochran's wearing. What the hell, dude?
I don't know,
I
but
wish I had
I
one.
would rock that shit. That is pimp
Right?
as fuck. I would rock
That is
in a
hella cool.
heartbeat,
Look how
dude.
it's like a trench coat, man.
Mm.
Made out of wool.
It's a fuzzy trench coat, is what it is.
Mm.
Amen. Oh.
I sure as hell aren't going up there sober.
Mm-mm.
Constellation Leo. That's death.
That's the ECAP. No. We are not part of the Eastern Coalition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've always liked her, man. She's so good in everything, and she's one of those actresses that I always get her mixed up with Viola Davis.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
But
she's just like Viola Davis.
Yeah, I always thought she was gonna get some big breakout moment, and she never really has. You know, Viola did
Like-
with
Like they're getting nailed by quantum torpedoes here. Like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm not mistaken, this is the movie where she kind of checks the shit out of Picard.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she does.
Couple of times.
Yeah.
Couple of times.
Yeah,
You broke your little ships.
Yeah.
calls him Ahab or something like that. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it's-
woke him
Ahab
up.
has to hunt his whale.
Oh, this movie has the Razor Crest scene. Okay, so remember when Razor Crest blew up in Mandalorian and Enoch
Yeah.
freaked out?
Yeah.
He made the same sound Picard makes when he bashes his ships. Listen. And that's the first thing I thought of when he did that. He's like, no! I was like,
It's still too early to talk about the Razor Crest, man.
Mm.
I'm not there yet. I'm not over it.
I like how the episode of Enterprise that talked about the Borg still have Borg from this moment on Earth, frozen in the Arctic.
yeah.
Mm.
And then, like, they actually assimilated a ship and started
Yeah.
to, like, go back to the Delta Quadrant
Yeah.
Yeah,
missile complex. So,
it's like
fun fact.
we're borrowing a ship and going back.
They
Mhm.
filmed this at a real missile complex
Yes.
in Phoenix.
Was it
Yeah,
Phoenix? I thought it was
Alberta.
Utah. I knew it was one of them, though.
No, it was in
Yeah.
Arizona. It's still there. It's like a decommissioned nuclear silo, but they left
Yeah.
everything in there.
Yeah, and
Like
it's a
the
tourist
missile and
attraction.
everything. It's a tourist attraction. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's messed up, guys, is I live less than 2.5 miles from 4 nuclear missiles in silos.
Mm.
They're
I
all
have
over the
The
place.
invents are pretty close to a few. We just don't talk about it. But yeah, Missouri.
I have a strategic air
Missouri's
command
got
base
quite a
right
few-
there.
Missouri's got
Like-
quite a
Just a
few
bit.
nuclear missiles stored in it. In
I have
they
a
got
I
that
have a
soft
strategic air
limestone.
command base called Carswell, right like
Yeah.
2.5 miles from me.
Yeah, that'd do it.
So I know, like, if World War III starts, they're gonna target that strategic air command base because they're all targeted. So like, I get to watch the world glow.
Oh yeah, so do we.
It'll be like the day
Kansas
after
City
tomorrow.
Kansas City
Or
is
day
the hub
after.
of the United States. We're screwed.
Yeah.
They're gonna put one
Mhm.
right there no matter what. But
It'll be
we've
an
got.
EMP and then.
If
then,
you've ever seen
Mhm.
Deep Impact, where Morgan Freeman's talking about the Missouri limestone and how they've built places like that, those are real places. They're really here.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
Yeah, those are real things. I've never seen them, but Missouri's real famous for its caverns and its caves, and we have a lot of underground networks around here, man.
Mhm.
Oh, that's cool.
Here they are wandering through the complex.
in their 2063 space clothing.
Yeah, right. It looks older than what they were wearing in '96.
Well, no,
Yeah.
they had appropriate costumes come in, like
Well, look, man,
the
whoever decided, what's it, Cochran? Whoever just says, look, man, we're gonna go to warp speed, and I'm just gonna put a cockpit on the front of a nuclear missile. You got balls, bro.
Yeah.
That's-
Well, I mean,
that's all
honestly,
it
though,
is.
if you think about it, though, that's how early space travel was. You
Yeah,
know,
rocket.
with like
just single.
Yeah,
The
you were
shuttle
strapped.
wasn't even what puts you in orbit. The shuttle's just what you do
Yeah.
in orbit. You know,
The boosters are
well,
what
you know,
set it up.
space travel started with you strapped to a Saturn V rocket getting blasted into atmosphere. You know,
Yeah.
and the thing about the Saturn V rocket is like it was made by the lowest common bidder. So like you're getting blasted into space by something that may fall apart on you.
Yeah.
And you just watched the rocket blow up like 3 times before that.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question. It's a moral question.
What's that?
Because I know we all love Data and we all love the androids. Okay, I even have a soft spot for the little mouthy doctor, the hologram doctor on Voyager. But
Doug Zimmerman.
if you shoot an android, is it attempted murder?
Well, they are considered life forms now
Yeah.
in the
Property
Federation.
damage.
Remember, he's a
Property
cultural.
damage?
Well, no.
No, because
Data
after
himself is
he's not
considered a
property,
living
that's
being.
true. Yeah.
After
Yeah.
Data, I can't remember the episode, but anyway, he was considered a living being. So
Measure
yes,
of a
technically,
man.
it is attempted murder.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was
would be.
measure of a man.
Well, they need to put her on
Measure of a
Measure of a
man.
man,
That's
yeah.
right.
He's a sentient being.
Cultural.
So yes,
form.
it would be attempted murder.
Oh, do you remember how mad everybody was that Geordi didn't have the visor?
I loved it.
I
And-
loved
and-
it that they gave him
LeVar
eyes.
Burton loved it.
I
He was like,
loved
dude.
it that they finally gave him eyes, man. Like,
Yes.
I always ask, why didn't they do that before with all that technology? You know,
Yeah,
I
they
love
wanted
the
to do
it's like
something
sensitivity.
Geordi don't
different for the
look right
movies.
without his visor. He doesn't look right. I'm like, he looks
Yeah.
incredible, and the eyes are still spooky.
Yeah.
I like the eyes; they're cool. Like when
Yeah,
that the
makes
one
sense.
scene where they like zoom into his eyes and they're doing the thing and
Mhm.
Yeah.
they're doing
Well,
the
that was one of
thing.
my favorite parts of Insurrection, though, was like where his regeneration actually grows back his eyes.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
sweet.
I liked
Yeah.
when crazy dude from Clockwork Orange tapped into his eyes in
Yes,
Generations
yes.
Oh,
and was
Soren,
seeing
that was in
everything.
Generations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Storin, yeah.
Soren, that was his name. So I always
This
forget
part
his
made
name.
me
Dr.
laugh.
Tholian
I always call him
Soren.
Alistair because of Clockwork
Clockwork
Orange.
Orange.
Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
Or
Dr.
what was the other one?
Dr. Thorian Soren.
Mhm.
Oh, no,
Dr.
he
Thorian?
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tholian Sorin.
Tholian Soren, yeah.
Yeah, oh gosh darn it.
His
He
gun
a
was cool too. The way it would
Caligula.
like come over. Yeah,
Oh,
I've never
yeah.
seen Caligula,
Caligula?
but I heard it's not good.
No.
It's a naughty movie, Chris.
I know
naughty
what it
movie.
is, but I'm
Yeah.
just like, if I'm gonna watch something like that, I'm just gonna go full stupid. You know, I'm not gonna softcore it out. I'm gonna watch the real thing, man.
No, that is really hardcore. Really.
And you know,
Yeah.
Malcolm McDowell is Julian Bashir's uncle.
Uncle in
Yeah.
real life. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Alexander Siddig.
Yeah, because what is it? When
That leaves
He-
you two alone.
This part
Yeah,
made
when
me
he
laugh.
and the
I was like-
She still looks good. She
Yes.
still looks good, man.
I froze up when I got her to sign my thing. I was my poster. I was like,
just a little starstruck.
Thank you, thank you.
I froze up when I met Hayden, and I
Mm.
froze up when I met Dave Mustaine. I couldn't talk. I didn't know what to say. I was just
Hey,
like,
Sri, what's up?
I was like, okay, you're Dave Mustaine. He's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
He just
you're
signed
Dave
it there.
Mustaine. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I didn't.
Dude, you guys know what?
Here's
You
the thing.
guys know what I
didn't even
watched
freeze up.
yesterday? They
When
had
I met Corey.
they had a marathon of Planet of the Apes on yesterday.
I've
Oh,
tried.
nice.
I've tried, Dave. I can't do it, man. I've tried, bro.
What,
The
like
new
the
ones
originals?
The new ones
No.
I love, but the originals I can't do it. I've tried. They're
Oh,
bad,
dude, they're
man, bro.
amazing. They're
Mhm.
amazing. But I get it, man. They're kind of dated, so
Mhm.
Well,
like
they're
them, though.
okay till you get to like the third one, you know, and then you're like, oh, it's this one I gotta power through. Maybe I shouldn't try to binge them. You should do like one every day or something. Not
yeah,
try to do
that
all in a row.
probably worked better for you, man.
Mhm.
Oh,
But yeah,
Man.
no, Brian, I met Dave, right? And growing up, Dave was probably my favorite, you know. But then Corey shows up, and this band called Slipknot comes out of nowhere, and I become obsessed. You know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
become absolutely obsessed. And when I've met Corey 3 times, 3 times I've met Corey, and I didn't freeze up.
This poor woman here gets completely massacred by the.
Yeah, she gets like it's crazy too, because most of the time they're just like you're peons to them. They look at you as like an ant, you know.
Mm.
They're like the Dr. Manhattans of the Delta Quadrant. Unless you threaten them, they don't really give a shit.
Mhm.
But for some reason, they're on some horror movie shit. In this one, you just see the shadow and the.
We're experiencing environmental difficulties on deck 16.
Again, he can
39.1
hear
degrees
them.
Celsius. Like a Borg ship. Oh,
Mm.
it's on. Voyager set used on this scene here. Same
Yeah.
thing with the transporter room.
Mhm.
Do they ever address in exposition at all where Wesley is?
No.
Yeah, no.
Because I don't know if did he just leave the show under bad? Did people not like him or?
No, what happened was is he kind of wanted to move on to bigger, better things.
I loved him in Stand By Me. I loved him, you know.
Yeah,
But,
he
That
did
was
Small
before that. Yeah.
Soldiers. Was the next movie I did after that, after Star Trek, was Small Soldiers.
and I remember him being a little bit in The Next Generation, but then he just kind of.
Then, of course, he was all over in Big Bang Theory. So.
True.
Mhm.
He was like a supporting cast member.
Yeah, it's one of the
Yeah.
funniest things when he breaks Sheldon's doll of him. Then he gives Sheldon another
Menace.
doll. I don't know, man. But
I just like the fight he had with Sheldon.
well, there for a while he was doing this tabletop gaming channel on YouTube, and I thought, well, that's what we.
I think he's still got it.
Probably
He
gonna
just
blow up,
doesn't.
but
They just don't do much on it anymore.
Oh, here comes Mr.
There's
Data.
Data. Data to the rescue.
Yeah, Mr. Super Robot Hands over here.
Whoa. Oh, shoot.
I've isolated the main computer. Like ours.
There. I have to have the black background the whole time. I was like, sorry, guys. Got to class it up a little bit. My bad.
Okay,
I also
so
like this part too.
which readout are we? Hold on.
come on, man, that's
Oh, this is the command readout. Yeah, never mind.
The EMH.
I'm a
Please
doctor,
state
not a
your
door
medical
stop.
emergency.
Yeah. Doctor, not a doorstop.
Yeah.
I heard Robert Picardo is pretty cool. I
Oh,
kind of
he
wanted
is.
to meet him.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
You know, very few people know that, but he was in the movie Legend.
Mm.
He had hair, didn't he?
No, he
long time
was
ago.
in a shit ton of prosthetics.
Well, everybody
He-
used
he-
to have hair, bro. Like
He played a goblin thing. He played a goblin thing in the swamp called Meg Muggle Buns.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he also played the cowboy in Inner Space.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
that changes his face. No kidding. I
What's
forgot
funny
about
though
that.
is he played a female character in Legend, but like it's because they couldn't find anybody that would willingly wear the prosthetics and stuff. So he did it.
That's still
They
to
did.
this day one of the greatest movie monsters I've ever seen.
What?
Legend, the Tim what's his name?
Tim Curry's
Curry's.
Darkness? Yeah.
One of the best movie monsters ever.
Did you know that he had to wear a thing that like reinforced his neck because that horn
yeah, they were probably
appliance was like 85 pounds.
Damn.
Yeah, that'll
So
hurt.
they had this armored stuff around his neck, holding his neck straight.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
why
that
he
would
didn't
help.
move his head much.
Mhm.
I never really this plan sucks. Okay, can I just say that?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
You know, for some people from the future that talk crap about people from the present, they're pretty dumb. No, just kidding. That's cold-blooded, dude. He's just like,
Oh,
Oh,
Picard.
the
Yeah.
Ooby Dooby, man.
Hmm.
Roy Orbison.
Doobie doobie.
The soundtrack
You
had
know,
2 songs in it that weren't theatrical music. This
Picard was very cold blooded in this whole movie. Like,
Yeah. Well,
true.
PTSD.
yeah,
It's
it's
PTSD.
PTSD.
You know,
Yeah, that's true.
it's
You
like
know, and this
reliving your
scene,
ghosts.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say in this scene, James Cromwell's drinking Jameson, and he's not really a drinker, so he said it was an experience.
This scene made me laugh so hard in the theater.
When she's
Oh
drunk.
man, Tiana.
It's like, welcome to tequila.
Who told me to turn my music off?
Mm.
Will Riker,
Mhm.
Zephyrin Cochrane.
Not yet. He'll eventually be her husband.
Yes.
I want to see them on the Titan.
Mm.
Yeah, I
We-
just
we
want to
went through
see
it
the
quick.
Titan. Like,
We're watching. Actually, Sri, if you want to click on the other link, we have Star Trek First Contact going on. That's what we're watching. This bottle just says Scotch on it.
Mhm.
I love that he's like, okay, that didn't do it. Throw him.
Mhm.
Time to argue about time.
Time.
Have the time.
Mhm. Mhm.
See, Star Trek can handle humor.
Mhm. Yeah, Will's enjoying the hell out of this.
I'm sure he's just loving it. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, I'm so telling you about this later.
It's a primitive culture.
Yes.
I already gave him a cover story. He didn't believe me.
Mhm.
No
I
worries,
did
Sri.
my
That's okay.
best.
I'd have made them pay me extra to dance like that.
Yeah.
Right? I want an extra 0 on my contract, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cromwell.
Yo, and that shot right there, the Enterprise E has a Voyager look to it.
Yeah. it
Yeah.
does.
Well, the Sovereign class was very streamlined.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was technically built as a war vessel, not an exploratory vessel.
Yeah. That's why it's beefier looking in the midsection there, as opposed to like the Galaxy class where it's like hourglass.
Yes.
What's the big one called? The military
Uh,
one?
Oh, the
Excelsior?
shoot. No, the one from Into Darkness. The
Oh, the
dreadnought.
huge thingy.
Yeah.
Dreadnought, yeah.
It's like it looks like a Enterprise, but 4 times bigger and armored the hell
Yeah,
out, man.
and
I love
black.
it. I think it's dope.
I think it's a vengeance. Vengeance.
The Vengeance, yeah.
Yeah.
Even the name is scary.
Hmm.
And Peter Weller did good as a villain.
It's true.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting. I
Hey,
was
Master
not
Shai, what's up?
expecting Khan to smash her leg like that, though. Like he smashed her leg so she could.
Mm.
Yeah, it was terrible.
One of my favorite lines in this movie is about to come up here.
We are
Mhm.
doing a watch party. Let's see here. Let me refresh that link for you guys. If you want to watch along with us, that would be cool. It's just backstage on my other StreamYard. So go like that.
The times
We're watching Star Trek First Contact, man. Because First Contact Day is tomorrow.
One day. where
Just
I
turn
can
it off
my
like
emotions
that.
on and off. Bro.
Yes.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm sure we'll do a new Trek watch party.
Go into a breakup.
Yes.
Just straight
Yeah.
eternal sunshine yourself for a few days.
Right.
I like the whole Data here a minute ago was all scared and stuff. And he's
Mhm.
like, you might want to turn off your chip.
Sure.
Click. I
Click.
would love to be that. I would love
Sometimes
to be that.
Data, I envy you.
Mhm.
This is my favorite song on the soundtrack.
Mm.
I don't know why. It sounds awesome. Jerry Goldsmith, the man with Star Trek.
Yes. Yes.
You know, I've always loved how the Borg are just kind of like, oh, more people. Okay, never mind.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know the
Not
funny
a
thing
threat.
is, there's only like 6 Borg in this whole movie. They only had the
Same guys
budget
over
for
and
the,
over.
for the exactly different lighting, different situations, to where it looks like different Borg. But yeah, there's only like 6 Borg costumes.
Yeah,
And that one scene where there's a bunch of laser pointers, those are all 6 of them in a row.
I actually went to a Trek convention dressed as a Borg one time, but
Oh,
like we came up with like I went to a Radio Shack back when they were a thing and got a bunch of little like electronic things and stuff.
Yeah,
and,
like breadboard
With the
components.
blinkies, yeah.
yeah, and I made my own stuff, and people were like, "Oh my
Nice.
god, that's an awesome costume!" I'm like, yeah, well, you know.
Yep. All right, Worf. See how badass you are.
Captain. Ah!
Yank.
Yoink.
Oops, woke
It's like
someone up.
we took your data. We took your data.
Mhm.
Superhero drop.
Yeah.
Like, I got
And
a claw. Look, no, that Borg was like, looky, I got a claw.
Okay.
Ready phasers.
2 shots, 3 shots.
Get some. I can't. Have you ever counted?
Yeah.
I did that a couple
4,
times.
5.
They don't get to
Captain,
12 shots.
they've adapted.
Yeah. Nope. That's it.
Notice Data's the only one that doesn't have a plasma rifle. Like, what the hell,
Right?
man? That Borg is like, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Anthony? Thanks for stopping by, man.
Nap.
Anthony.
Remember the last Borg he killed during the series, and he was all upset about it. Now he just nonchalantly breaks this one's neck. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Just
Yeah, I think after what he went through with Laura, he just doesn't give a shit anymore.
right.
Yep.
Well, he turned his emotion chip off, you know.
Yep.
Captain.
nope, my android.
Yep. Mercy killings are difficult.
He like ruthlessly does it though. He's just like.
Well, he knows
But
what it means.
And I like how they introduced the injection tubules in this.
Yeah. Yeah, I love
That
that.
was the first time we ever saw that. I like
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
She's not even having her hand on the trigger.
Mhm.
What faction? Eastern Coalition.
I love that every time she
Stop
asks him a
pushing
question, he goes to answer and she tells him to shut up.
Yeah, right. Stop talking. Where am I?
Now she's like, you better start talking, soldier. I'm going to start pushing buttons.
I've always wanted to get one of those like things that are behind their head.
Yeah, those are cool.
Man, that's the evil warp core, guys.
Mm-hmm.
See how some lighting can make things very different?
Yes. Atmosphere.
Hey, we're only 40 minutes in. Kick-ass movie, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we get to meet for the first time.
Yep.
Alice Krieg.
She played the hell out of this part.
All right, I need to go down to the store and get me a couple penny drills,
Mm-hmm.
some bits, and we're gonna make this look right. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I always like this explanation.
Mm-hmm.
And you're here to stop them?
Mm-hmm.
We'll have a good.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be so cool, though. You get down there like, what?
Mm-hmm. It's like,
So you guys are some astronauts and some kind of Star Trek.
Yeah, I love how he checks the other side to
yeah.
make sure that it's not a sticker or
Make
something.
sure there's an elite little decal moving or something.
It's not under our control right now, but it's the Enterprise. It's there. Yeah.
I remember at the end being like, "Oh wow, look who the
First
aliens
contact.
are. Look who the
Mhm.
first contact's with." And I was like, "Yeah, well, that makes sense. Actually, never mind." You know,
Mhm.
like, but first time I saw it, I was like, "No shit."
Well, I like how Enterprise kind of did it when they
Yeah.
did the alternate universe take, where they did the landing and everything like that, but instead of live long and prosper, it was pulls out a
Gun and
revolver
kills.
and just
Yeah.
kills the Vulcans. It's like,
Mhm.
whoa. That's how we get the Terran Empire, ladies and gentlemen.
Mhm.
Astronauts on some kind of Star Trek.
Mhm.
Ah, you said it. Oh.
Mhm. Had to bring it up once, one way or another.
That's right. I was like the Peter Griffin part where he's like, ah, you said
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
Why not? It's funny, he gets all stoic. He's just like,
Mhm.
or 5 minutes ago, he just wanted to be drunk.
Mhm.
You'd think they have build phasers with more modulation settings. They've encountered the Borg before.
Mhm.
Those are
Well,
different than the phaser rifles from the Next Generation.
true.
I didn't like the phaser rifles from the Next Generation. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
That was the first online shooter I ever played in my life. Was a Star Trek game. For the life of me, I can't remember the name of it, but it was like in 2000, 2001.
Mm.
And if you
Oh,
got a hold of one of those phaser rifles, it was a computer, it was a PC game.
Mm.
know,
Elite,
they didn't have,
Elite
like,
Force.
big-
Elite Force, yeah.
That might have been it. But if you got a hold of one of those phaser rifles, it was like the gold gun in GoldenEye, man. Like you were wrecking shop. And the story mode was really good too. It had like a really good story to it.
Stopped. Half this shit. Neil McDonough is about to be a red shirt.
Yep. Little did we know.
I liked him in Captain America. I
Yeah,
wish we would have got to see more. He was an Agent Carter too, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Dum Dum Dugan or whatever.
Hmm.
I've seen him in a lot of things. I liked him in I think he was in is it Arrow? He was in Arrow for a while.
Yeah, he was a villain
Yeah.
in Arrow.
And he was
Oh,
in
Desperate Housewives.
He was
Yeah.
in Raylan, the Kentucky Timothy Oliphant.
Oh yeah. Justified or whatever.
He was in
Yeah.
Justified.
Yeah.
I love this line where he stabbed that real life pig open and all the money fell out of him. And he goes, "Oh shit, a piggy bank!" That's one of the best lines I've ever seen in a TV show. You
That'd
wonder
be a
where that
trip,
guy
though.
was hiding his money, and he was hiding it in a pig cadaver. And he goes, "Oh shit, it's a real life piggy bank."
That would be something like to actually look down on Earth though. Like
Yeah.
I don't even know. Like
I would love to see it, but the trip up there would scare the crap out of me.
yeah.
Yeah, could you imagine like tripping against that thing and falling through that force field?
Oh, well, you're not supposed to. Yeah, it's like you're not supposed to be able to, but yeah.
Yeah.
Transparent
I mean,
aluminum.
That force field thing's scary enough as it is. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
True. There's no glass. Just
Mhm. Just make some setting.
Did we just die on purpose?
Hmm.
the book, the corresponding book to this for young adults, it was set to stun. It would have given me a really bad rash.
What?
Yes, the young adult novel that accompanied this movie. That's what it was. Yeah. Because I was the only first contact I'd get until I'd go to the theater, or not the theater, but the video store, and get the cassette tape with the box where you turn it from side to side, and and data would be Borg, and you know, oh yeah, that was cool.
No, he goes to step out the door, hits the button, and sucks her out of the ship.
Right? Whoa!
Threaten me, you son.
Yeah, right. It's gonna be
I
a
do
long
miss the
way down.
novelizations.
Yeah, dude, novelizations are always great. Like,
Yeah, because that's where you get to see what got left on the cutting room floor.
true.
That's my best thing. Why I like them. And again, never thought a Borg queen could be sexy.
Yeah. This scene right here, like the special effects, ILM did a great job in this.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw this woman, Alice Krieg. I just saw her in the newest Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie.
Oh, yeah, she was in Thor, the Dark World.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she was in the newest Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. She played a member of the Crazy Ass Family. So,
oh wow, yeah, I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
She's been in a lot of horror films.
Hmm.
A lot of horror films, yeah.
dude, I tell you what, man, I saw that new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
the story.
she was the mom that adopted him.
Yeah, the story was fucking horrible, but like the carnage candy in that movie, Jesus Christ!
I thought it was a really fun horror movie. I enjoyed
Oh,
it.
it was fun. It was fun. It's just the story was.
And I
fucking
very
horrible.
seldom enjoy the Texas Chainsaw. That's one of the franchises I'm not really into. Never have been, but that one was fun for some reason, man. I liked it.
Some of those kills, though, in that movie, Jesus, man.
Yeah. The final girl from the original, she shows up. She's like 70 years old with a shotgun. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm in. We can do
Dude,
it.
she gets no spoilers or anything, but like she gets messed up and she's still moving, dude.
And she's still alive. It's so dumb. It's so stupid. And then the end where the Tesla is driving.
Oh man. I like the one with
Tesla at the end was
the
hilarious.
remake in what 2000 something with Jessica Biel.
That one's not bad.
2003.
A lot of people actually
2003.
like that one. A lot
I
of,
actually prefer the Michael Bay remake than I do the original, to be honest.
a lot of people actually like that 2003 one with Jessica in it. They say it stayed really true to horror. And
I have to say this though, like the prequel movie to that one, Beginnings, dude, that movie is the most bleak horror movie I've ever seen. Like nobody lives,
Oh,
except for the bad guys. Like,
okay. So this here got me a little patch of skin, and Data is
full blown
human now?
orgasm. Yeah,
yeah.
he's never felt anything before.
Yeah, it's true.
no, he did. He slept with Natasha Yar, if everybody remembers.
This
Mhm.
is
Yeah,
true.
he did, but
That's true.
because he's functioning doesn't mean he enjoyed himself.
Yeah,
true.
he was acting as a
I like how it shows like he goose fleshed his up right here.
yeah.
Yeah. Was it good
The
for you?
pleasures of the flesh.
That must have been the time he was tempted by her offer.
Right.
For how many point the 000 seconds?
Well, yeah, something like that.
But for an android, that's an eternity.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have
Yeah.
to say, with the exception of Wrath of Khan, this is like my favorite Star Trek movie.
oh yeah, hands down.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So the scene coming up with the holodeck is gratuitous cameo central.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't know why I never looked for anyone else, so this is going to be good for me.
Okay, so like
After all this time.
of course, like Ethan Phillips is in it right when you walk in the door is the maitre d'.
Yes.
But if you go past the camera and look, the guy sitting in the background with glasses, that's Brandon Braga.
Mhm.
I think Ira Stephen Bear is there. Rick Berman is in the
Oh, so
like
they're all in
the
there. Okay,
restaurant. They're all in the
I'll-
restaurant. Yeah.
Okay, I'll look this
So, like,
time.
Yeah. And
No,
I
because
think
it's like, and one of the cons
Ron
that
Moore and
they
his
were,
wife. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, they were doing all the panels on writing at a creation
Oh,
convention. So I know
yeah.
what they look like. So I'm like, I don't know how I missed
Wait,
them then.
when this was made, though, Neelix wasn't Neelix yet. So
Yeah, he
technically,
was.
Yes, he was. He was.
Yes, he was.
Voyager was out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all the
90
shows were up and running.
95 Voyager. Voyager was running for a year when this movie came out.
Yeah, they were all up and running at that point.
Oh, he knows what he's doing. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Mhm. Definitely not Swedish.
To me, this is really the only TNG movie that really holds up. Because the others
Yeah.
feel like two-part episodes.
I like
Yeah.
Especially
Generation.
Insurrection, yeah.
Mhm.
Insurrection's fucking horrible.
Yeah, I can't get through Insurrection. Not a fan. I do like Nemesis though. I got a soft spot for it.
Mhm.
I'm okay with Nemesis, but he's right though. A lot of them are like two-part episodes. Like,
Yeah. I mean, this is a good standalone movie. The others rank as a good episode. It just happens
Well,
to be 2
out of
hours
every
long.
Star Trek movie, with the exception of Wrath of Khan, this is probably the darkest one.
Mm.
yeah,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
The big good
there's a
guy.
lot of bleak shit in this movie, man.
Especially the
Yeah.
noir holodeck gangster scene where he's just enjoying killing these things, man. Like he goes straight
Going
Scarface,
nuts.
man.
Yeah, that's Brandon. Why did I
Yeah.
not never notice this
Right in the door, that's
before?
Brandon Braga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ethan.
The nose.
He's got the whole Bogart thing going on. I love it.
Wrong chapter.
Mhm.
He's tripping her out with holograms, man.
Mhm.
I love the Dixon Hill stuff that he was doing on the holodeck.
Yeah, I love
Oh,
that.
with Guinan? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Nicky the Nose.
Mm-hmm.
Beat it, Ruby. Just trying to
Yeah,
get
right?
killed.
Where's Ron and Terry?
Watch a caboose.
And dump the broad.
Mm-hmm.
I love how he lights it with the. Ah, oh my god! It's the dad from. It's that '70s show.
Yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
it's the redhead's dad. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Pinciati.
How's it shaking, dicks?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jack, what's up, man? We're at the holodeck scene where he's going Tommy gun nuts, dude. Oh yeah.
I think you got him.
Oh, well, this is Ensign Lynn. She started a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Signed his promotion paperwork.
Yeah.
Digging through his guts now.
Yeah.
I was looking for some kind of why would it not be in his brain?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know.
Tough
Poor
luck,
guy.
huh?
Never even saw it coming.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know his captain was going to murder him. Oh.
You get a back shot of, you get a backstory of some poor Ensign Lynch character, like,
Right?
shows up on the ship, he's all smiling and stuff, and
Can I just say how much, like, one of my favorite non-regular characters from the Next Generation easily
Is Barkley?
is Reginald Barkley. Like,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, do you
And-
remember do you remember the episode where they all like devolved into something?
Yeah.
Evolution, I think it's the name
Yeah.
of the
yes.
episode on TNG.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like
Uh-huh.
Barclay's supposed to be human, but he de-evolves into a spider thing. He's not human. What the?
Figured to be more like
It's like
Riker.
ever since that episode. It's like ever since that episode, I've wanted to go. What the hell is Barclay, man?
Well,
Mhm.
it's also from he was on the A Team, Dwight Schultz.
Mm.
Yeah, he was
also,
Murdoch.
Yeah, Murdoch, and he played Robert Oppenheimer in Fat Man and Little Boy.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Dude, that movie, like if you hear the actual story behind that movie, good God, those two guys were screwed, man.
It's nightmare fuel, bro. It's nightmare fuel.
The Demon Core, Jesus Christ, that thing killed 2 people, man.
Yeah, no, where it went freaking super radioactive. I just had I have a book on the Manhattan Project that I've been listening to, so I'm like, yeah,
Cool.
Well, no, but like the second guy that got killed by it, like when he got bathed in that radiation, he knew how he was going to die because he watched Daglian die that way, and like
What's up?
he was like, "Oh my God!" He was heard to say, Daglian was heard to say, "Well, that's that then." Before he like went to the hospital because he knew how he was going to die, man. Like,
yeah. Oh man.
I think my favorite
those-
Barkley. But
go ahead.
I was gonna say,
ahead.
I think my favorite Barkley episode is remember when he gets super smart.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the host,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good one.
He becomes a god.
Mhm.
But so,
and I'm
anyways,
standing on the exact spot of your statue.
okay, so that's
Your
where
head
we're at.
reaching.
We're
You know.
Yeah. There's where your statue. That would be a mind fuck. You'd be like,
Yeah.
oh my
Right?
God, dude.
like a leak.
Mhm.
I'm not detecting any leak.
Mhm.
Oh, we're currently watching it right now, Scotty. If you want to watch along with us, there is the last Poindexter Lounge comment. That StreamYard link will take you to the backstage where the movie's playing. But other than that, we're just kind of BSing, having a good time, enjoying a hell of a movie.
Can you imagine being one of the techs, like just a lowly enterprise tech, and you get to meet Zephyr and Cochran? Like, that's got to be a mind fuck, man.
Well, that's Reginald Barkley marking out against his hero. You know, it's like I can't believe it, the man who invented warp drive.
One heck of a perk.
Yeah, for the runtime on this movie, it's pretty engaging. Like,
yeah, no, that was like the wonders of it. It flew by.
I've never found any pacing issues with this one.
Yeah.
Even Generations has a few pacing issues. I know everybody's supposed to like mark out really hard when you get to the part where Captain Kirk, but I really don't give a shit. I'm like, look, I love Kirk, but I don't care about him chopping wood or drinking
takes you out of the movie. Because you have the action scene before the Nexus, and then you have the Nexus scene, and it just ruins the end of the movie. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Mr. Worf. You want to go outside, man?
Yeah, nothing like seeing Worf go, oh no.
I remember it made me ill.
And the other crappy thing about Generations is that Kirk deserved a better death.
Yeah, agreed.
But no, I will say though, he died the way he said he was going to die. He said he would die alone. Yeah. He said that in Star Trek V, remember?
Yeah.
When he faced down the Klingon ship, and he was like, I knew I wouldn't die because I know I'll die alone. And he did. Like, for all intents and purposes, he was alone.
Yeah, but still, done a little different.
Well, I mean, Picard was there when he died, though. Like when he breathed his last breath. I like these suits. I'm glad they kept him in Enterprise. Way better than the motion picture.
What was Kirk's last words? It was Kirk's last word was what? Oh my, or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Watch your caboose sticks.
And the one thing they didn't do in the TV series, they didn't walk on the ship.
I did like this scene though. Like I thought it was.
Could you imagine this? Like this would be like, because of the way space works, you're like upside down. This would be completely disorienting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Try not to look at the hole.
I went to NASA. I went to NASA Space Camp when I was a kid.
Cool.
And I got to talk to some of the astronauts that have actually spacewalked, and they're like, "Yeah, it's completely disorienting. Like, because you have to figure where your ups and your downs are when you're in space, and there's really not any like real like fixed point where up and down is. So it's completely disorienting."
To go there, man. I always wanted to do this. When I was a kid, they would talk about it on Nickelodeon all the time, or you can't do it on television, or Double Dare. You'd always see the space camp trip they would win, and I'd be like, man. Then that movie came out, and the movie was rad. I love that movie, dude. With Kate Capshaw, Spielberg's wife.
Yeah.
Man, that's a really fun movie. That was like Joaquin Phoenix's first movie.
Wow.
I like how he's talking his way through this data.
Yeah.
Do you always talk this much? Not always, but often. I say that to my mom all the time.
Not always, but often. Not always, but often.
Flawed, weak, organic. I love the disdain in that.
You just want to look at her and go, Broad, you're part organic too.
You're really clammy.
Yeah, I've always wanted to just walk up to her and like dry her head off with a rag.
Pat her with a towel.
Like pat her down or something. Honey, you're slimy. Your flesh is slimy. What's going on here?
Data throwing heat.
That's your goal. Is the encryption codes in my neural net.
Uh-oh.
One of them.
Shouldn't have done that. Oh. He's gonna rock bottom that Borg, dude.
Mm,
God damn.
whoops.
Choke slam. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Clothesline.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's been watching Mania. No.
Dude, did you notice he hit that Borg hard enough to shatter its electronics?
Yeah.
That's true.
Like when he clotheslined that Borg, it shattered his electronics in his chest.
But he taps out after one little scrape on the arm because he's never
And
felt
then
that
he's like,
before.
ow, my arm.
I've never felt that before.
He's a slave to the new sensations.
Yeah. It's all right. You're getting
But you
human
don't
more every
want
day,
it.
Data.
If you don't want it, Data, tear it from your carapace like a unimportant what was it?
Defective circuit.
Like a defective circuit.
He's like, no, it's mine.
Do
I
it.
want to keep it.
Go ahead, do it. We won't stop you.
But my flesh. But my flesh.
Right? Goosebumps. Goosebumps, man.
Now it's implied. Oh, does she like screw him here in a little bit because she asked him about sexual like contact or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah, didn't
He's
like
fully
Jonathan Frakes
functional.
says yes they did. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he says a
Physical
star
forms
date.
of pleasure. Yeah.
And he quotes a star date that he had sex with Tasha. Or
Or how long it's been.
yeah.
Yeah, he knows he's fully functional.
Fully functional. Yeah.
And multiple techniques.
Multiple techniques.
Yeah, I love the rundown. The 8 years, 7 months, 16 days, 4 minutes.
Yeah, buddy.
Far
did
too long.
some. Oh. Loving a Borg movie between robots. What'll it think of next?
So what do we call
Spock-
this one? Love in the Time of Enterprise? I mean, like what the
Right.
hell?
No, but Spock was the better kisser.
Right. This is true.
Mhm.
Oh, but demons.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember a time when like blowing up the deflector array would have destroyed the ship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
But this one's detachable.
Oh yeah, I didn't like
It's got
that either. I didn't like
Plot
that either.
convenience,
That-
detachability.
when they detached and they crashed it. I mean, like they just got it. This is the newest, most advanced ship. Boom! Like what the fuck? You just got that's like taking a car for a test drive and you wreck it.
You know that's the deflector. That's the deflector array, and like they get rid of it. So like from now on out, that ship's like vulnerable to particle emission. So like,
Yeah. They'd be screwed. How are they going to go back in time without deflector shields?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
No, we got a spare one in back we didn't tell you about.
Yeah, right.
yeah, they've got
Right next to
spares in the
flux
cargo.
capacitor.
They've got spares in the cargo container in the cargo containers on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna pull out a new one.
Just in case.
The backup.
You told him about the statue?
That was one of my favorite parts.
And I said, like the Borg are wandering around out here until they start noticing things aren't going right, and then they're like, "Hey,
Hey, what's going on?
what are y'all doing over there?
What are you doing?
What are y'all doing over there?"
They're like, not a threat, not a threat, not a threat, threat.
Have you guys seen any of the concept art for assimilated starships?
No, I have to.
It's really
Wow.
good art, man.
Oh, wow.
It makes me
I'll have to take a
like
look
just
at that.
want to see like one version of Enterprise get assimilated, so the other Enterprise can
The guy here that plays Ensign Hawk, that's out here with him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ian
um,
McDonough.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. Like I met him briefly at a convention, but like he seems like a pretty neat guy. Like, but he was talking about it was like after this movie, and he was talking about how, you know, when he turns his head and he's all assimilated and stuff. He was like, yeah, that was like I got to trip them out with that because they weren't expecting it like right off.
That was one of
Cool.
my favorite parts too, when he like kind of leans
Yeah.
into it and then turns his head, and you're like, "Oh shit!"
It's like,
It's on.
already? Damn!
Yeah, like what's up with that? Like the speed of the nanos that assimilate you. I mean, how quick is that? Because some people go slow and some go quick. Like
I guess it's the internal resistance.
bounce.
Hmm. I'm floating in
Floating off into
space.
space.
That Borg bounced off the deflector dish.
I could see my house from here.
Ooh.
You better hurry up, man. They got all those light rods into place. Move
They're
your
almost
ass.
Guys are
done.
they're building an interplexing beacon.
Mhm.
Interplexing.
Mhm.
Interplexing, yes. Ooh.
Mhm.
Why is it all interplexing over there?
Oh, they've adapted.
Uh-oh.
Be in trouble.
Get some, Worf.
But what did Worf bring with him?
Pull off that mechlith.
Mhm.
Lay down some freaking Klingon
Well, that wasn't a bat lift
justice.
that he brought, but it's like another type of sword, right? Another
It's
Yeah.
Klingon
it's a
Another
mechlith.
Klingon.
It's
Yeah.
called a mechlith.
mechlith. Okay.
Mhm.
It's like a single-handed blade or something like that.
It's Worf's
Mhm.
speciality.
Mhm.
I used to own a batleth at one time.
Enosh has one, dude. I was like, yes.
Yeah, when he got that, oh, I was just like, oh, it's a backflip. Yes.
My dad, when I bought my
big
batleth,
glass case.
when I got my batleth, we were at a convention, and my dad was like, "So, are you going to sharpen that?" I was like, "Why not?"
Okay, so
I
now
actually
this
have a-
part here
Yeah.
bugs me a little bit. So Klingons can withstand the pressure of space. I understand like the tying it off to prevent the air from escaping, but pressure.
Yeah.
Well, there's no
Pressure.
pressure until the oxygen's gone, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's okay. He's just tying
Yeah.
it off.
Yeah, that's true. So it'd be like
Well,
a
look,
tourniquet for his leg.
Look, I
Yeah.
had to explain during a Star Wars panel why the whole thing with Leia floating out of the ship, Mary Poppins style, and coming back in worked. It's
Yeah.
because with space, if there's still oxygen around, you're not automatically going to decompress.
Hmm.
That's true.
If there's still some oxygen near your body, you're not going to automatically decompress.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
and she
And
was
with
also
it-
in the
with it-
shields of the.
Yeah, she was also within the shield of the ship, so it's like, okay, it's not too out of place to think that she would survive that, but like,
Ezra or Kanan did in Rebels.
yeah,
Thor did
Hmm.
in Infinity War.
True. So
And
did
Thor's
Star
blood
Lord
is
and
nowhere
Gamora,
near as mighty as Skywalker blood.
right?
Mhm.
It's got the plottiest of plot armor. I'm gonna tell you.
It's got literal plot armor.
Okay, the
Literal
gravity
plot armor.
making the
Mhm.
steam come back to the ship. It's like, oh man,
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, whatever.
you did it on a set.
Mhm.
No, but Captain Picard here is like, at any moment he could have just floated off into space.
Mhm.
It narrowly avoided going off into the infinity and beyond.
Mhm.
Oh, they're turning it on, dude.
Quick.
Oh, and
There it is.
of course, plot device. This thing doesn't want to work right. You know.
Oh yeah, his is the one that sticks.
Mhm.
I do like this. The catchphrase.
The Borg are all like, the Borg are all like, what? What the hell?
It's like, why are we moving?
Hey, what's going on here?
Mhm.
I'm just doing my job. Union
then-
mandated.
He did that so well.
Yes.
It's like, but we like Ensign Hawk.
No.
Mhm.
You're definitely getting uninvited from the Christmas party.
Yep.
Assimilate this. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're supposed to grab your junk when you say that. Oh.
Oh,
Hey, what's
So
up,
my
Lord
question-
Jason? How's it going?
My question has always been, Klingons have redundant systems for everything, right?
right.
True.
So do they have a redundant reproductive system?
We don't want to know.
Maybe.
Be one hell of a
So
surprise.
in that case, it wouldn't be assimilate this; it would be assimilate these.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
True. True.
don't want to know.
Yeah. Certain things about Star Trek I'd like left a mystery.
Yeah.
That's one.
Not much, Lord Sinise.
Mm-hmm.
Just chilling, man.
That's
Just
kind of
chilling.
because Italians, we don't do. Everyone thinks we do. That we like. Parking ticket this or simulate this. That's not how. Actually, we say it. I got your simulation right here, and then we grab the trunk.
Then you grab your junk.
That's how you do it. Oh, I got your parking ticket right here, officer.
Yeah, right here in my pocket.
$7 for a beer. I got your beer right here, motherfucker. Like that. That's how we. I don't talk like that though. I'm a nice kid.
Oh, jeez.
I get the shit slapped out of me talking at home like that.
See, Tycho City, New
Well,
Berlin.
that's the
My
exact
dad's
point.
like the
You never
drug
talk-
commercial.
you
where'd
never
learn to
talk
talk
to your
like
mom
that?
like that.
You motherfucker. What do you mean? Where'd I learn to talk like that?
Yeah, hey, we're just busting balls here. We're just busting balls.
Don't tell me it's all because of me. History books. Where do you get your information from?
I want a #1 beard so bad. I wish I could grow a beard like
Right?
that. Like, dude, Frankus has like the greatest beard in Hollywood, dude. Like, there's no one better. Even now that he's
True.
older, it's still perfect,
Oh,
but it's gray.
distinguished in gray. Like, oh man.
I mean, dude, man, I
I
want
take
one.
train. There, some tropical island filled with naked women. That's his vision. I like Zephyr Cochran. Guy I can hang out with, have a couple beers, shoot the shit.
Great man. Just be a man.
Yeah. Who said that?
You did about 10 years from now. That's rhetorical nonsense.
Hey, that sounds like something I would say. Man, this is what happens when you talk shit to Worf, man. He claps back. I'm like, man, you go down there and fight him. Locutus. Oh. Blow up the ship and
Touchy,
leave.
touchy.
Are they gonna? Does that mean Bjorn too? Yeah. Oh, yes. Ooh. He's gonna call him a coward.
Off my bridge.
Any other man, I would kill you. Stand.
If those are bones, that's how his skull is, and it's not just flesh. If Worf headbutted you, it would crack your skull to pieces, dude.
That is
Yep.
actually all bone. If you've ever,
Like,
It's supposed to be all bone, yeah.
it'd be like
Yeah.
having
It's
a
a bone
headbutting
ridge.
contest with a ram.
Well, it's like Klingons do that. It's like a greeting for Klingons, man. They'll be like, ah. Ooh.
He's probably used to your rules making sense.
No one does.
None of them understand the Borg as I do.
Ooh. Well, honey, in season 3, season finale, they kidnapped me. And then I fought with my brother.
That wasn't cool.
Yeah, right? And then I fought with my brother in a vineyard. That's one of my favorite episodes, by the way.
Yeah, I thought that was really a great episode after the whole Best of Both Worlds stuff.
Yeah. Well, you got to meet the Rashenkos,
Yeah.
like Worf's family. Like,
Yeah, I thought that was
really
so
too.
cool. Yeah.
Isn't that when Alexander came along too? Like actually on the show?
Yeah.
Or was that
Yeah.
the 5th season? Yeah.
Mhm. That's when we learned of his existence.
Ooh. She called his BS right there.
Yep.
Ooh. You pissed him off now.
You're not the first man to get a thrill from murdering someone. I see it all the time. Or what? You kill me?
Like you killed ancient Lynch.
You didn't even touch.
Oh.
Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Captain Ahab has to go hunting. And didn't he play Captain Ahab in like a made for TV
Yes, he did.
Moby Dick?
Yeah, he
Yes,
did in
he
Moby
did.
Dick afterwards, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it was before this.
After the series. That's what I meant.
No.
There's the Razor Crest. There's Enosh's little ship. Oh.
You broke your little ships.
Okay, so who delivered this line better? The line must be drawn here and this far no further. Captain Picard or Quark?
Picard.
Picard.
I'm gonna go with Quark.
Picard.
It was the one where he was like, "I'm not going to take the Grand Nagus promotion because he thinks he's going to become the Grand Nagus."
Oh,
And they
yeah,
did
I
a bunch
remember
of
that
progressive
episode.
reforms in the Ferengi Alliance.
Yeah.
Women can wear clothes in public.
What?
They can have
Ferengi
money?
women.
Yeah. The line must be drawn here this far and no further.
You broke your little ships.
Huh? What? Yeah. Well, that one wasn't mine. That was the C. That was Rachel Garrett's mess.
Oh. Boo.
Well, let's see the different captains of the Enterprise, because Enterprise B was Garriman, wasn't it?
No, it was Harriman. Yeah, Captain
Harriman, yeah, Harriman.
But Captain
Yeah.
Enterprise C was Captain Rachel Garrett.
Garrett,
Yeah, she died though.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
the whole ship did. It was lost at the Battle of
Narendra 3.
Narendra 3.
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I never read it.
It was like that part in Major League where he's reading Moby Dick, but it's a comic book.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this isn't the first time in a Star Trek movie, of course, that the Moby Dick stuff was used.
Oh, of course.
It was a real big thing in Wrath of Khan. Like, to the last I grapple with thee, from hate's heart I spit my last breath at thee.
Yeah.
I will follow you around the moons of Nevia
Around
and into perdition's flame. And into perdition's flames to watch you, Captain.
Probably. Well, I don't know. Depending on how these go in the future, we might do some Wrath of Khan action.
Yes,
Oh, Wrath of
please.
God would be freaking
That's gotta be the
amazing.
next one. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? That's got to be the next one.
All right, it is settled.
Or
Done.
Insurrection.
Oh, here we go.
As long
Can't
as
lift
it's not
off without it.
Yeah, as long as it's not Star Trek 5, I'm down.
Oh, we'll get through that one too eventually.
Yeah, we'll eventually get through all of them, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, the one where they meet God in the center of the galaxy. Like, what the hell?
Why
My
does
favorite
God
part.
need my spaceship?
Right? I like it when they go to
rules against the
Yosemite
whales.
in that one.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
number-
Capitan. Oh, Capitan, the mountain.
Oh yeah, I got a marshmallow case when they were available in a cereal box.
Nice.
Wait.
I went there a year ago. Yosemite.
Yeah.
So wait, 6 was like the Klingon coup with the zero gravity shit. 5 was the whales, right?
No, it's
No,
not.
4
4
was the
was the
whales.
whales. Voyage
Yeah.
Home was number 4.
What? Damn, I don't know. Which one was 5 about?
5 was the one where they go and they meet God. It's the one with
Yeah.
Cybok,
The
Spock's older
Cybok.
brother.
Yeah, that's the one that Shatner directed and wrote.
Honestly, if Zack Snyder wanted to direct a Star Trek movie, I would be down for that.
Oh
I
hell
would
yeah!
be too. Like,
But I don't think he's a Star Trek fan.
he has good
So I'm
Star
visuals,
Wars.
looking
man.
forward to
Like,
Rebel Moon.
Yeah, the
What's up,
Rebel Moon's gonna
Integrity?
kick ass. Yeah.
yeah, well, Rebel
Glad
Moon
you
was
enjoyed
originally supposed to be a Star Trek property, but Lucas didn't want it. Like,
No,
Yeah.
Star Wars property. Yeah.
sorry, Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars. But
Yeah,
like,
that was Zach's pitch that didn't go through.
Yeah. Hey, Netflix is raking up on that one.
Oh hell yeah!
I know some people wanted the Tarantino Star Trek stuff, but
okay, the
I really
screen
don't know
got
how I
really
feel about
small,
that.
dude.
Tarantino.
No, I wouldn't want Tarantino Star Trek. Sorry.
Hell
No,
no.
he's back out again. Yeah.
It'd be
so-
all dialogue and torture scenes. That's all it'd be.
Yes.
Hey, guys.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Lots of cussing.
I love
And Samuel
Tarantino,
Jackson
but,
would be in it.
But yeah, exactly, dude. It'd be snakes on a plane, except in a starship, and a lot
Be
of torture.
Picard Unchained.
no.
Hey,
Can't
forgot
lift
the
off
music.
without it. That's Steppenwolf. That's right. Mother. Oh.
You gotta love that. That was the song
Yeah.
he used to launch the
Yeah.
the Phoenix.
Oh, heck yeah.
Wait, found it.
What is that?
For me, it would be Highway to the Danger Zone.
Yeah, right.
For me, it wouldn't have been Magic Carpet Ride. It'd been Highway to the Danger Zone.
Mhm.
I'd be all right. Hell of a way to go up to space.
Mhm.
Oh, a song to launch into space too? I don't know, man. Bubba O'Reilly, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It'd be if it had to be classic. If it's not classic, then I just want to go into space on some Slayer shit, bro. Like,
Yeah, right. Some rain and blood. You're like, oh yeah, awaiting the hour of reprisal.
Ariel bet too big.
I like when he's like, something's not working. Ignore it. It'll be fine.
Fire rockets and extend the cells.
It's been a long road. Yes, Rain and Blood is a great song. And it would be fantastic in a Star Trek movie, just saying.
Gee, I wonder why.
Dude, I do a karaoke show on Tuesday nights with a guy that goes, his channel's called Captain Trek, and they always beg him to sing that song.
Oh,
Raining blood.
Nice.
and stay out of history's way.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
One can only hope.
I was broadcasting live on Facebook when I went to see them a couple years ago, and
Yeah.
Slayer concerts always open with those upside down crosses that explode into pentagrams. And my mom messaged me and she said, "Where the fuck are you?"
Oh man.
I said, "Mom, I'm at a concert. It's a Slayer concert." She's like, "Yeah, but I didn't." Diablo. I was like, "Mom, it's not. It's fine."
Like when all these
Shit,
people left, like when they were about to go home after the whole Borg threats ended, like can you imagine having to coordinate getting everybody back on the ship?
Yeah. Like, all right, escape pod, can you please get back here? We're waiting on escape pod 47. Oh shit. Wasting time.
Escape Pod 47 lands on the moon.
Yeah. Well, they did use the moon to block their warp signal, so
Exactly. How does that work? Explain to me how that works. Technically, the Phoenix didn't go farther than Saturn, right? Before they turned around and came back.
Yeah,
Well,
I think so.
So how did the Vulcans miss the completely more advanced ship hiding behind the moon?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because they talk about how it was just like a long range scan that the Vulcans took when they came through the galaxy, came through the solar system, right?
Mhm.
How did they miss the much more advanced ship hiding behind the moon? Like
Yeah, I did. That's interesting.
Yeah.
plot holes.
Yeah. It's like they haven't perfected the cloaking device yet. Well, what's going on here?
Brian, what's wrong? Did you just eat something spicy? What's going on?
Oh, no. I had to cough real quick. I just
Okay.
got off the...
Look like you're gonna throw up.
I
Do you know what I
remember
bought
you.
today? Because I'm like, fuck it, I'm cheating anyway. It's been so long since I went. You guys ever have those like those little peanut butter sandwiches that are round and you buy them in the freezer and they're already made?
Oh, the snackables? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those
Yeah,
are
yeah.
great.
They're
The
so
Uncrustables.
They're
Yeah.
so good. Here's the problem. They should put a warning on the box. You can't eat just one. You're going to kill. There's only 4 in a box and you're going to kill
Yeah.
them all.
Yeah.
I
It's
like
basically lunch.
the strawberry jam ones. Those are good.
Yeah, that's what
Those
I'm
are
doing.
good, yeah.
You talking about the Uncrustables?
Yeah.
Uncrustables,
The
yeah.
Uncrustables, yeah.
It's like
The bread's
yummy.
so soft. I don't know how they get the bread
Yeah,
like that.
we can barely keep those in stock at Walmart and fly off the
Yeah.
shelves.
Oh, yeah. Even at Target, they were like always sold out.
They're so tasty.
They're convenient.
Now it's like $8 for a 6-pack of them or something like that.
I made like the
Yeah.
simplest. I made like the simplest dinner tonight, y'all. I
Oh,
took
go
a bunch
farther
of
back
tater
than that,
tots.
Integrity. I go farther back than that. I went.
I took
and saw
I took a bunch
Pantera
of
when they
tater
were-
tots and cut up like some pork roast
Damn.
into them, and then I threw
Mm.
some brown gravy on top of that.
Oh yeah, we make a thing
Yum.
called tater tot casserole. It's so good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, it's easy, man. Cream of mushroom soup, hamburger, put it in a cake pan, throw the tater tots on top. Boom,
yeah.
bake, done.
That
Yeah, I
sounds
went and
Boom,
saw
done.
the first time I saw Slayer. They were opening for Skid Row
Oh wow,
in 1992.
that's been a while ago.
Yeah,
The
That's been a
Monkey
while
Business
ago.
Tour.
the monkey, exactly the Monkey Business Tour. It was the Monkey
Nice.
Business
Yeah.
Tour.
I like Skid Row. I don't like all that.
I saw him with I saw him in
was a young boy.
but at the time, you got to remember, at the time, at the time, people were calling Pantera death metal because they were so heavy with Phil, and people didn't really know what to think of Dimebag because the way he played. And
Jeff?
then
Mhm.
also, Skid Row was the biggest metal band in the world at that time. They were huge, man. That Slave to the Grind album,
Yeah,
debuted
that
at
was
number 1.
that was really good. Like, I remember that whole that album was amazing.
Yeah, there's not one bad song on that album. Not
No.
one.
Like that was early MTV for me. That was when I got MTV when I was a kid. So like
Shit, I
those
wish I could
music
say it.
videos defined
Early
me. I was
MTV
like,
for me was Duran Duran and Pat friggin' Benatar and shit. Yeah, I'm old, bro.
mine was the early '90s. It was like CNC Music Factory
No, yeah.
MC Hammer.
Dude, I saw the premiere day of MTV.
Oh wow.
Like I remember the
Back-
very first day of MTV back in the 80s.
Mm.
Oh nice.
I don't remember when they launched. I remember a lot of Cyndi Lauper and stuff, though.
It was
I know
like
the first song
83.
was. I know the first song was the Buggles.
Mhm.
It was like 83 was when they launched MTV.
MTV. I thought it
83,
was
84.
81.
81?
Oh,
No, it was 81. Never mind, you're right.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
Yeah,
81.
81.
81.
You're right. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
He'll make an excellent drone.
I thought Borg Data was stupid. Like the skin part. It was all right when his face melts off, but like I just didn't like the prosthetics.
Yeah.
Yeah, that the arms were cool, but the face was
Yeah,
nah.
it was a bit much. Oh, nice, dude. Awesome.
Okay, so first contact here in a little bit when he shakes the hand of the Vulcan. I love the Enterprise mirror universe.
Yeah.
When he goes to like shake the hand and then he pulls the gun out and shoots the Vulcans and they charge the ship.
And that starts
Like,
the Terran Empire.
Yeah.
Sweet
Sweet
Jesus.
Jesus. No, they're actually here to kill you, but hey.
Hmm.
Picard looks pretty good, man. Got pretty no
remember-
shirt on, man. Yeah.
Yeah, Marina always said that he was the best looking of the boys. So, and he was the only one
Svelte.
working out.
Yeah.
And for what he was in his 50s or 60s when he did this movie? Like
Yeah, started off in his 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't
Yeah, I
he
was thinking-
actually date Ian McKellen for a while? They were like a couple.
No. He and Ian are just really good friends.
yeah, they're really good friends, but yeah.
Even Ian says it's a pity that Patrick is heterosexual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you ever type them in, Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, Newlywed Game, they are so hilarious. But they are really good friends now.
Oh.
It's like,
It's
oop.
futile.
Yeah, this is like, oh my God, dated women
That
to
was
the
really
Borg side.
easy. You'd think like they'd have that shielded a little bit more.
Dated really strong.
What, the
Oh,
warp
they're
core?
big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the plasma coolant tanks on the warp core,
Yeah.
like
Like her little things are coming down like
Yeah,
the vacuum hoses that are hissing like snakes.
yeah. Well, they're
she's
coming down
like,
to
get
get
me
her.
out of here.
Yeah. They're coming down to get her. But
It's that scene in Indiana Jones all over again.
mhm.
I just watched The Last Crusade last night.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
fresh on Elsa not letting go.
Yeah. Darling, you've got to give me your hand. Got to give me your hand.
Yeah. I can
No,
almost
but I
reach
can
it.
reach it.
But I can almost reach it.
I can almost reach it, yes.
Indiana. Oh.
Indiana.
Your name's for the dog?
Yeah.
I like that dog.
I
That's
like
my
the
favorite.
dog.
That's
I
my
love that
favorite
dog.
Indiana Jones movie, hands down. Like,
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the best one. Henry
What?
Jones
You guys are
Jr.
crazy, man. What? That's a great movie, but it's not the best Indiana Jones, man. You guys are off your fucking rockers
Really?
tonight.
Which one did you like?
Oh my God, the best Indiana movie ever? Really? I got to answer this.
Yes.
It's the Crystal Skull, without a doubt.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
No, the original's my favorite. And then I don't know,
Okay,
I like
do you
Temple of Doom
realize-
too, though. I love them all, man. They're all so good.
We summoned
up,
Do
Diaz?
you realize that Raiders of the Lost Ark would have been done fine as a movie even without Indiana Jones? Like he has not integral to that plot at all.
You don't think Indiana Jones is integral to he's not an important part of the movie named Indiana Jones?
Well, no. Look, everything in that movie would have happened regardless of whether he had been there or not.
Me too. Hello?
Look, Last Crusade's great. It really
You can
is.
hear
but
me?
Come on, man.
Yeah,
we can hear you, Nash.
Nash.
The
Hello?
holy.
Oh,
the,
check,
the,
check, check. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to derail that at all.
Don't
That
worry
that was
about
not what I meant to do. I have this interface that I usually use, right? It's and it's great, by the way. If you're all looking for an interface for your use, this Focusrite, it's a 2i4. It's got 2 inputs, and it also has see this little thing, this little behind the scenes thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to derail your stream.
Oh, don't
but
worry
you
about it.
popped
You're
me
fine.
up. So this right here, if I push it more this way, I can hear me to the point where I can only hear me, and if I push it this way, I can hear you all or anything that I'll play back. If I push it this way,
Ah.
right? So like if you guys are way too loud on me, I can just be like, so I'm not yelling over you, right? And so it's whoop, I'm backwards. So anyways, that makes it nice. And then here it's got the overall volume that I can hear in my ear. That's why now I can actually hear myself. Except for before, I couldn't always hear myself in my headphones. So for the first year and a half that I was using StreamYard, 2 years that I was using StreamYard, I was blowing out my voice because I could hear everybody else, but I couldn't hear my own voice just going out of the jack in my laptop. So this is great. It works with a USB, plugs right in there. It also uses MIDI and stuff. So if you record music,
Oh, nice.
like I got a MIDI drum kit. I got an Elisa's D10 drum kit. So
Yeah, I got
you
a keyboard.
So you can put it into your DAW system and it will run MIDI and stuff. So you can run and trigger stuff and everything. So it's super good. Problem
Nice.
is I'm having to take it to church every week.
So
And I'm
just
sick
tear
of-
down the setup and then move it over there.
Yes. So I'm sick of tearing down everything that I have. So I bought this mini one. This smaller one. It's the 2i2. So it still has 2 inputs, but it doesn't have the back and forth for volume level. It's got the main volume level, and I still don't know what this monitor level thing does, but apparently I had this switch off. And so you can hear me apparently, but I can't hear me when I do that. So now it's on. And so, so that's that's that. So I'm just testing that out, and I thought that it was working, and so I apologize.
Oh, don't worry about
That's
it.
my
You're
long
good,
way
man.
around of apologizing to
Nah,
you.
it's no
for
big deal.
totally-
They were just there out of their minds. They think that Indiana Jones, the best Indiana Jones is. I mean, dude, Crystal Skull all day
The
long.
Last Crusade is the best Indiana Jones movie. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Raiders of the Lost Ark is the best.
Nah, man, I gotta go. Last Crusade, dude.
Why? Because it's Sean Connery.
No.
Everybody
No,
says that.
just because of the whole scope of
fun.
that movie.
The overall story. Look, I love Raiders of the Lost Ark. Don't get me wrong. I'll always love Raiders, but Last Crusade is just it's an integral. It's more of a complete story from start to finish, and it has it takes you on a wider, I think, a wider
Doesn't
scope.
feel
It-
a little bloated to you guys at all?
No, man. It
No.
feels.
I thought there was a lot more
good.
humor in it too.
Yeah,
Last
yeah.
Crusade.
I mean, but I just feel like there's more substance to it. Like Raiders takes itself very, very seriously, and that's fine. There's nothing. I mean, God knows I love a serious movie. I love the Snyderverse, right? So it's not about the humor for me. It really, it's just the interaction of, by the time we get to Last Crusade, we know Indiana Jones. We have experienced Indiana Jones. And we're familiar and comfortable with him. So to add his dad in at that point, I think is great. And listen, yeah, part of it is Sean Connery, because Sean Connery adds a lot. He adds a lot to that film.
Well, not only that, but
you can't deny this.
It's
It
a
brought
great
back-
You just can't
story,
deny.
but
Chris,
you
are
know,
you saying that I do not do a good job in that movie?
I think Sean did great in that movie.
Listen, I will have something to say about this if you dare.
he
say
found
this to me.
illumination.
I was gonna say I had
Well,
the
Vince has the
luminous.
box too.
yeah the
Hey, look at that!
2IQ.
Look at that dude! Like, yeah,
Yeah.
heck yeah.
I had it for 10 years and it's starting to get a short in it, so I'm gonna have to
Uh-oh.
replace it.
Mm.
Well, it looks good. Looks good.
Yep.
Looks good.
So
Yeah.
we're almost done with the movie. As far as it goes, the Vulcans are walking down the ramp. They're
Okay.
getting ready to shake hands with Zephyr.
You guys are
Cochrane.
arguing about Last Crusade and like all that stuff's going on. That's awesome.
Well, he
Well, the-
started it.
Well, yeah,
That's awesome.
it was because I brought up something with the Last Crusade, and yeah. Oh, I watched it last night. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
because-
and I don't know. I love them both. But you know what? I'm a Temple of Doom
Yeah.
guy too. I loved it.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I mean,
Little bit
it's
gross.
fine.
That one's
Scrap
pretty
out of it,
gross. I
man.
mean, that one's borderline horror movie, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I was a kid, I was a little kid when that one came out. Little kid. And I remember going, God, this is messed up. They're eating snakes and monkey brains and people's hearts are getting ripped out of their chests.
Yeah.
And
That's
man,
actually my favorite
Temple of
one
Doom.
of
I
them.
think it's funny now because we didn't let our kids watch Temple of Doom, and now it's like
I was scared
Now
to watch
shit's
Temple of
on.
Doom. It scared me.
That's actually the first Indiana Jones I ever saw with Temple of Doom.
Oh, yeah.
That's got the kid from Goonies in it, right?
Yeah.
That one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
short round.
Short round.
Short round.
But I have to agree with Brian though. My favorite one's gonna be Last Crusade.
Yeah.
Well, Enosh has the Holy Grail, so I mean,
I do. Well, I've got it all now. I got the Holy Grail. I got one of the stones. Tiffany just got to get the other 2 stones, and
heck
and
yeah.
I got an Ark of the Covenant. So this is really
Cool.
weird, guys. I can show this to you if you want me to. I can go in the other room and get it real quick. But when my grandma passed, my grandma was really into. Even though we were Christians, like my grandma was really into like Jewish stuff, right? Like she had a lot of Jewish friends. When I was growing up, we celebrated Passover for a few years. My
Cool.
grandma, my grandma came to church. Here we are, these white people. But my grandma came to my school. I mean, my grandma came to my public school and actually like did the whole Seder and like the whole 9 yards and explained like everything to the kids and stuff. And it was really awesome.
Those are fun.
And so yeah, so we were very. I mean, and I have a Jewish name.
True.
So
Very true.
so it's funny when I worked in retail, when I worked at Kinko's, like people would come in every once in a while, Jewish people, and they're like, "You don't look Jewish," and I'm like, "Well, I'm not," but and then they'd of course ask me all kinds of questions about my name and how I got the name, and and then, but it was always fun. But yeah, so when my grandma passed, we're in my grandma's house, and I swear to you, she's got this little gold Ark of the Covenant that's like perfect size for like action figures.
Oh heck yeah.
But it's metal, like it's gold, and yeah, it's just awesome.
All right.
But you're right, Integrity. Harrison Ford and Sean Connery worked great off each other in Last Crusade. I mean, better than any. I mean, I would say better than him and Marion. Like the chemistry just between the actors is better. Plus, so I don't know. I try not to put too much into that whole thing with Marion now. That like everybody's like freaking out about. I mean, listen, 19.
Yeah, it was different times.
Different times, people.
Different times, and also like like even if you go like what that was supposed to be in the 1930s, that he's a grown adult. So what you're talking the 20s, something like that.
Yeah, go back to medieval times, where the legal age for girls to get married was the age of 12.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like in biblical times, they were like boys became men at 12, 13 years old. So yeah, it's just we live in a more. We just live in a different time where ages are different and more is. I mean, look, there are differences in expectations out of us than there were of kids.
Way back when,
right? I mean, like way back when, like you were 12, 13. Yeah, you had to go out and start making a living. You were working. You were, you had to produce. You didn't,
Yeah, there wasn't any compulsory. Yeah, it's no compulsory education. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, and yeah, so total difference. So I got something I want to show you, Brian.
Cool. But anyways, the film just wrapped up. Roy Orbison was introduced to the Balkans, and we had first contact.
Yeah.
And they found out what the Ooby Dooby was all about.
Yeah.
And had a drink. But after we're done, we'll kind of give our thoughts on how we feel about first contact and all that kind of good stuff. But what do we got here? He's going full screen. Give it a slow layout. Oh, hey, low. Oh, that.
Oh no, I didn't need to know that existed.
Right.
Oh, it's a dying Spock. It's a dying Spock.
It's freaking dying. He's got the freaking glove on. He's got.
Oh,
the ship.
No.
Out of danger.
Right, we have to do
the needs.
Okay, so
the many.
Yeah.
Outweigh the needs.
It's of the few.
Of the few.
Or the one.
You have. And always will be.
My friend.
My friend.
My friend.
Oh, yes. Dude. Okay, so it's been decided that the next watch party we do on 10 Forward will be the Wrath of Khan.
Yes.
So
a little bit clearer.
That's amazing, dude.
I never took The
The
Kobayashi.
Kobayashi Maru said,
Maru.
What did you think of
"What do you think of my
I think of
solution?"
my solution.
My solution.
And of my friend, I can just say this: out of all the souls on all my travels, his was the most human.
Human.
His was the most human.
Human.
Oh gosh,
I'll
I
tell you
cannot
what,
wait.
Shatner's going to be at my Comic-Con this year.
Oh,
Again,
go,
but like
go,
if it's
go,
anything,
go.
if it's anything though, like last time Shatner was at my Comic-Con, like it was just too much. It was like it was just so wrapped around like the building almost to meet Shatner, and like part of me wants to do it, but like that, I mean, it's almost like an investment in like a whole day,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
To
it
just
is.
to wait for Shatner to just basically walk in and be like, oh hey, cool, Shatner, you know, and then leave. Plus though, mine is filled. Not to take over this, but let me show you guys real quick. Like this is what I'm facing right now. And then last year it was kind of a disappointment because you really couldn't like meet the people like you wanted to, right? And I'm not spending $100 to meet to just get
Yeah.
like a picture with everybody. You know what I mean? Like I want it to be like before, where it's like if I do this, I can walk up, you know, get a picture with him, whatever, not be separated from him or whatever. But look how it's going to be. Aaron Smolinski, who I'm trying to get on the show, that I've met before, he was the baby Superman, right?
Cool.
Alan Richson is going to be there.
Mm.
So Aquaman, it's a DC
nice.
a smorgasbord
Nice.
this year.
Yay.
So yeah, so I mean he was Hawk in Titans.
Yeah.
and now he's
He was Aquaman in Smallville.
Yep, he's Aquaman in Smallville, and now he's what? Reacher.
Jack Reacher.
Jack Reacher, right? Alicia Silverstone.
Oh, Batwoman.
Yes, I don't know who Alexis Tipton is, but Benton Thwaites. Yes, Nightwing himself is going to be there.
Oh, that's
Katie
awesome.
Lotz, who was on Arrow. She's
Yeah, she's gosh darn it,
yeah.
Lance, Sarah Lance.
Yeah. Carrie Jones, who plays Black Chrysanthemum,
Oh, nice.
is going to be there. Christopher Eccleston,
Yay! A Doctor Who.
Doctor Who, or Destro, as I would
That's
like to
true.
call him. Kieran Walters, who played
Red Hood.
Red Hood.
Who's
Robin.
Red Hood. Who's this guy? Why does that guy
Jason
look
Todd.
familiar? Damian McClawhorn. Somebody look him up. Danny Trejo is going to be there.
Oh, heck
Freddie Prinze Jr. is going to be there.
yeah. Kanan.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if
Freddie!
Who's he?
The Vigilante.
Oh yeah.
Oh
From
yeah.
Peacemaker.
So
Yeah.
Vigilante from Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Katie Cassidy is going to be there. Jack O'Halloran, who I've already met, but he was Non in Superman 2.
Wasn't he also in Night Court?
No,
Oh, is that the other guy?
that was
No, that's the other guy.
that was
The
who
guy
played
that
Bull,
you
yeah.
were just asking who he was, that Clawhorn guy, he was in Quest for Peace.
Oh, he's the kid, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's the kid who's like, I'll tell you what I do. I get Superman to rid the world of nuclear weapons. What I do. Superman said, "Drop dead." Yes, right, because it's a whole Superman theme this year
Oh,
too.
they
'cause-
got Nuclear Man. Oh yeah.
yeah,
Daryl
dude. They got Mark
Hemingway.
Pillow there. They've got Mariel Hemingway.
The whole
they
cast
got
of
Mark
Superman
McClure, who was in the Snyder
Nice.
Cut too. They got
Yes,
they got MJF from AEW is going to be there. Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Sarah Douglas Ursa is going to be back, and William
Awesome.
Shatner's back. Like,
Yeah,
dude,
like all of these
There's just-
Superman characters and Shatner. What the hell?
dude, there's just it's like a DC smorgasbord, and like there's just too many people. There's just too many people.
man.
Like I don't have enough money to do all that, man.
Yeah,
That's
right?
oh,
Dude,
Yeah,
but like no,
that's-
like
yeah.
it's a DC smorgasbord, then Shatner, just all out of nowhere, just Shatner.
But what else can you say? I mean,
Yeah.
I packed my bags last night pre-flight. Yeah.
I mean, go see him. I mean,
0
he's
hours.
the only one left of the
Right.
original three. That's the thing. Bill's
Rodan
getting up
says,
there in
"Yes,
years.
Please go and absolutely get roasted by MJF for me." Is Mark Pillow cool in interviews? I don't think I've ever seen a Mark Pillow interview, but he was in Superman the movie. He was in Superman 3. He was Aaron Smolinski is also the guy that at the beginning when Superman goes into the photo booth and he comes out and he rips the picture and he gives it to the kid.
Yeah.
He's the kid too. So he was the baby Superman who shows his penis. He's the kid in Superman 3, and he was in Man of Steel. because he's one of the soldiers who stands right behind Superman
Yes.
when the Kryptonians land. And I'll tell you what, Aaron Smolinski is a really cool dude. We went to their panel a couple years ago, the year that Margot Kidder died, and we were she was supposed to be there that year too. And the lady who played Miss Tessmacher, she's in really bad health now, but she did like a video for us and stuff. You know, she's really old, but she's you know, and I think she was fighting cancer, unfortunately. I know she's had a lot of health problems, whatever it was, but man, Aaron, so I stood up to ask a question to the panel, right? And I just said, hey, you know, like I thanked them for it. I said, you know, Superman means so much to me, and Superman the movie means so much to me. And I got to meet Margot, and I said, you know, I kind of just told him my story, you know, that you know, my son, his name's Cal, or his middle name is Jor-El, and you know, Superman was like that male role model figure for me. As soon as the panel was done, Aaron jumped, and I mean jumped off of the little platform that they had, the stage, you know, and ran over to my family and talked to us for a good 15 minutes, and they had to make him leave.
Nice.
They were like,
nice.
Aaron, we gotta go. Because the one guy who like manages all of these guys, this one guy manages everybody from that movie.
Yeah.
Everybody.
So he's like trying to wrangle everybody. He's like,
Yeah.
we gotta go.
Yeah, and he's got, and it's funny. It's funny. He reminds me of Crispin Glover. Like, dude, like, and gives off some Crispin Glover vibes, dude. Just be honest with you. But yes, Valerie Perrine. Yeah. But yeah, Aaron was so cool, and so I'm friends with him on Facebook, and I'm trying to get him to come on the channel. Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
That'd be nice. Yeah.
I just think it's funny the story, like, because he was telling the story. He's like, imagine being the kid who showed your penis in Superman.
Right?
Yeah, he's like, I took a lot of flack for that. Let me tell you, in school. So
yeah, man.
Anyway, so yeah, there's just too much. There's too much at this year's Motor City Comic Con for me, and like I said, and Isaac went this last year because they skipped, 2020. Isaac went in 21, and he said that it just wasn't the same, like the way that they had it set up and everything. And obviously, like we know, right? But I'm hoping that now that maybe some of the restrictions have been lifted, you know, all of the restrictions have technically been lifted for us. Actually, I don't know if you guys saw on Twitter, but the Nerd Queens got to meet up with Ray Porter this week.
Yes, I saw the picture.
Over in the UK.
That's
awesome.
Ray Porter was over there.
So happy for them.
I know, I'm happy for him and jealous all at the same time.
Right? Breaking bread with Dark Side. Come on.
I know. But it's cool because I'm talking with Ray tomorrow about when he's coming on the channel next, because he'll be back from there tomorrow.
Beautiful.
We actually think he comes back today, but we'll be talking tomorrow. So yeah.
Good to have Ray back.
So
on
lots
here,
of cool
man.
stuff. Lots of cool stuff. And actually, I'm gonna be on MSK's channel here probably around 11, and then we'll be back here at 12:30.
Good sign.
All
right.
For another stream and for some good times.
I'll be
with all
there
the
for
good
that.
fine people.
'Cause,
Awesome. We got some interesting things to talk about. We got there's some more talk about the Will Smith thing a little bit. It's like the thing that won't go away. Honestly,
of course.
Like every time you think it's gone, something else comes up. But I do want to talk a little bit about a couple of things, because he's being now, they're turning him down for films. So
they're
films
knew
away
it was
from
going to come.
Yeah, so
Hate to
I
say
knew. Like,
we're gonna talk about some of those Flash leaks, and
oh man,
and, what that.
I read them.
Hey, Enosh, did you get to look through that I sent you?
Dude, you sent me like so much, dude. I don't even know where to start with. I looked at it and I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna actually have to devote some time to like reading this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look, I figured we could use it for show fodder someday. Like,
yeah,
just let you get through it and all that. But like,
yeah, because there's like lots of Spider-Man stuff that Thade sent me. So
yeah,
so,
welcome
yeah.
to the world
It's
of legal ease, entertainment
it's
style.
the Sony legal documents for like their rules and stuff for Spider-Man and all that. Like some of that shit is just it's in depth though. Like it's really good.
Yeah. So I've talked to you about like what you were seeing specifically, because I know it's a lot of it's a lot of like legal stuff and just information. So, but like I'm absolutely cool with it. And then what else did I have? I had something else I thought that I was gonna talk about. Anyway, stuff. Stuffy stuff.
Good times all around.
Enough. That's why we end up going 5 hours, because I picked like 5 topics. And it's like
an hour per topic. It makes sense.
An hour per topic.
We don't even do that usually. We spend the first hour and a half just chit-chatting and having fun, which is awesome. So
I'm actually glad I missed all that shit, man. I've been sick almost
the
whole time. So
yeah. So So another weird thing, Zack Snyder and Ray Fisher are now following WB,
What?
and WB
Ooh.
just refollowed Zack Snyder.
Yeah,
Dun 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 dun.
yeah. It's
What could that mean?
I don't mean to be all
Gee.
like, but
Come on, man. Okay, like I melted,
Ray's following WB.
guys. I melted down over the turkey. Come on, please, don't do this to me.
I'm just asking the questions, Brian.
You're working my hopes, Enosh.
Brian, I'm not trying to work out anybody's hopes. Not trying to put any spin on it whatsoever. Literally just asking the question.
But it
What
is
the
there,
heck?
and it's not April 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like what?
it's
the heck?
interesting. Like I noticed that earlier.
Yeah. So we're gonna ask that question. We're gonna talk about it a little bit.
Well, we'll talk about the
and-
Flash leaks too. I got some theories, but anyway.
All right. Cool.
I
All right.
have not even read those leaks yet. Caden gave them to me yesterday, but I just haven't had the strength to go through it yet.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think I want to go through them. I mean, it's not worth it to me.
All
right.
they're a hoot. Let me tell you.
Well, all right.
All right.
Oh, plus, there's some
Yes.
interesting discussion about the bar that we showed that I showed the video of.
Oh, yeah,
of,
Ezra.
of Ezra
Yeah.
getting kicked out of. We're gonna talk about their Yelp reviews.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Let's just have a
I've looked
little
at those
talk about
Yelp
those
reviews.
Yelp reviews.
Just
shall we?
think the Star
I've looked
Wars.
at those Yelp
Just
reviews.
think the Star Wars Cantina and Mos Eisley.
Yeah,
Oh,
Just
it's,
saying.
it's bad. It's bad, and Kai. It's bad.
Okay.
Your droids and your gay people and your trans people and anyone
Not
who likes
allowed.
foo-foo drinks. We don't serve their kind here. Just
Oh.
saying. It's weird. Stay tuned. Next on the Point Extra Lounge.
Woohoo.
All right. I'll be back later. We'll
All right,
see you
man.
later.
Take it
Love
All
you.
right, man.
Thanks.
See you later.
Great show. Bye-bye.
Yeah. So, anyways, we will wrap this up here. Oh, cool. He didn't end the broadcast right on. We'll
I
wrap
was
this up
waiting
here.
to see if you would.
Right. Right. It's all right, though. Honestly, we've done a good enough time. But, anyways, now that we've just finished watching First Contact, and like the end just kind of blinked by, but I mean, honestly, what are your guys' thoughts, Stella? Like, what are your overall thoughts of this movie? I mean, it's been out for 25 years
It's-
now.
Still holds up. I still love it. To be honest, whenever I'm a little depressed and feeling a little down, I play the beginning sequence when Picard decides to go
Could
and
be
fight.
worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
true.
it's nice, it's great, and it just gets me going and it pulls me out of my depression or anxiety, and you just need that boost to distract yourself. And
No, I agree. That's,
between that and when in blah 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 in the number 3 Search for Spock, when Kirk is commandeering the Enterprise. But those
I
are
love
the
it when
two
he
things I
steals
go
it.
look.
That's great.
Yeah, because everyone's like, "What?"
yeah.
And not everyone knows that that's Leonard Nimoy in the that's the voice of the elevator shaft on Excelsior.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when you go
Yeah.
back and listen, you'll hear that it's Leonard.
Oh, I'll have to go back. Wow.
Yeah, when Scotty goes up your shaft. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, shoot.
So.
All right. That's awesome, man. That's good. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a feel good movie, honestly.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah. Hey, Chris, man. What are your thoughts on this movie, man?
It's it's a toss up between this and Wrath of Khan, over which is my favorite Star Trek movie ever. They
Yeah.
always kind of
Mhm.
usually goes back to Khan, but I don't know, man. I think the whole Wrath of Khan thing might just be because I had a little bit of a crush on Kirstie Alley at the time.
True.
But plus, it's a great movie. It's a great movie. I don't know. First Contact's probably of all the Next Generation movies, it's without a doubt my favorite.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Thade, what do you think of this movie, man?
Well, it's up there in the top 2, my favorite Star Trek movies. Really the only one, like Chris said, that holds up from the Next Generation movies to me anyway.
Yeah.
25 years old, still relevant. I mean, it's a good movie. Plus, like I said, second Star Trek movie I ever saw in the theaters. So
Sure.
The rest of them I saw at home. My dad had the videotapes for the rest of them, but like I saw Star Trek 6 and then I saw this one in the theater. Definitely was an experience in the theater. I have to say that much. I mean, it's like
I agree.
huge, up there on the screen and everything. But beyond that, no, it's just a really good movie. I tend to put it on whenever I want some, like for starships, that first scene fighting the cube, that's like amazing.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier, it's that was the largest space battle in the Star Trek stuff until the Dominion War.
Yeah, it was.
That's just really impressive seeing all those different ships out there and everything. Movie's got some great lines, some great one-liners and stuff, and it's infinitely quotable. That movie's quotable as hell.
Yeah.
I think
100%.
actor-wise, though, the standout for me was Cromwell. He did really well as Zefram Cochrane,
Very true.
and he made you feel like because like all we'd ever heard of Cochrane was that he was this great man and everything else.
He was just
so
this
like,
guy, like
you got to see him as a human, like
true.
and I think that was really good.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay,
it's
man.
pretty much my second favorite Star Trek movie. So
Humanized it. Vince, what do you think, man?
I love this movie. First was the second movie I ever saw in theater after
Nice.
Toy Story.
Oh,
maybe
Cool.
maybe third movie because I think I saw Space Jam as well. Not only is it my favorite Star Trek movie, it's in my like top 5 movies just of all time, with the Truman Show and Groundhog Day being like right in that top 3.
Good choices. Yeah.
I just love everything about the movie. But definitely the best TNG movie by far. I'm kind of tired, so I don't.
Oh, no worries,
too
man.
much. So
Oh, no,
I'll just
thank
leave
you.
it. I'll just leave it at that.
No, honestly, I appreciate it, guys. The more people I get on these shows, the better. I mean, it could get difficult sometimes talking about Star Trek by yourself. So anytime you can bring in friends is always a good thing. For me, this movie was an obsession. And I use this word terribly, but I'm also a person that obsesses over things. So I saw this trailer in this movie that you might not have seen called Independence Day.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah, I saw the trailer for First Contact when I was going to see Independence Day in the theaters.
Cool.
Yeah, I saw this in the theaters. The second time I went to see it, it rained really, really bad and the theater was leaking. So we had options, either a refund or just tickets to go see another movie. I opted for tickets to go see another movie. That movie, Mars Attacks.
Not a bad thing.
No.
It was good.
They were in the theaters at the same time. First Contact came out first. It came out
Mars Attacks was fun.
Right around Thanksgiving in 1996 is when First Contact came out. I had the official movie poster. The one I have now, I bought that like 15 years ago. Or not even that long, 10 years ago. And yeah, I've loved it ever since. Had the cassette with the with those like sweet like hologram things where it's like you turn it one way, turn it the other way. That was awesome. I remember renting the video cassette, in the trailers.
This was one of the first movies I had on DVD too.
Oh yeah. I didn't get this on DVD until a long time.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I don't have this on DVD.
I currently do.
Or sorry, not Blu-ray. I have it on DVD, not Blu-ray. Okay. Whoa. And I did have the special edition one too that had the second disc, which had like the making of. It had the Jerry Goldsmith interview, which was really awesome. You guys remember enhanced CDs?
Yes.
The soundtrack was an enhanced CD.
Yes.
If you, I remember popping it into my Macintosh Performa.
Oh.
Yeah, and it would take forever for it to buffer and load, buffer and load.
Yeah, see, the first 2 DVDs I ever bought was this movie and episode 1.
Okay, Vince, put us to shame. What do you got?
All 10 of the movies.
Oh,
nice.
Hell yeah.
Originals.
Yes.
Dude.
Pretty cool.
That's killer, dude.
They're actually pretty cheap to get on Amazon.
Yeah, I have to do that because I need to at least get them in Blu-ray.
Anyway,
Yeah.
what I was saying a second ago is the very first 2 DVDs I ever bought was Star Trek First Contact and Star Wars Episode 1 of Phantom Menace.
Nice,
Mm,
perfect
deal.
movies, man.
Why is the first Abrams Star Trek not? It's the only one that's not on any streaming service right now. What's that about?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's
I
not
don't
on
know.
Paramount. It's not on anything.
It's really weird. I got that for free. It was for some strange reason that was a free download at one point because they wanted everyone to get into JJ's timeline, I guess.
Yeah,
But
see that.
yeah, I don't understand why it's not on the streaming services because the others are on Amazon, I believe. So
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
on Prime Video, but you have to rent it for like $3 or buy it.
Yeah, I mean, just stream. The other movies are
I think I have it on.
whatever.
I have it on
platform.
You have Beyond and you have Into Darkness
Yeah.
Yeah,
on Paramount, and you have every other Star Trek property there is. Everything.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
again,
everything.
there must be some weird legal thing that they're doing. That's the only thing I could think
Sure.
of.
Well, other thing is that's coming up though is the 4K release of the Wise Cut is coming out.
Oh yeah.
That should be pretty good. Coming up really
Do you
soon.
want to do a watch party for the motion sickness or no?
No, I'm really good. I can't get hallucinogens and then come on YouTube, but I think they frown upon
Okay.
that.
Again,
I
that's
know.
why.
I just like legitly. I would love to take like some mushrooms or something and watch the kaleidoscope scene, like
Oh
where
yeah.
Spock's going through
please.
V'ger. I'd just
Yeah.
be like,
One
man,
hell of a
just-
trip.
I love listening to Leonard Nimoy describe that, and he goes, "It's going this way and then that way."
Mhm.
He's like,
Didn't
"None
they
of it
just
makes
like
any sense."
4K remaster the motion picture?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's
on
what we're talking about,
Paramount. Yeah, it'll be on Paramount
Yeah, it'll be on Paramount Plus. So
very
yeah.
soon. Very soon.
But yeah, I was just wondering if we're doing a watch party for that.
Nah, I doubt it.
Yeah, because it is very long. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
and
a long
boring.
movie.
Not only that, it's ridiculously boring. It's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
boring. It's just shots.
That movie is horrible.
It's just a bunch of left, it's just a
Again,
bunch
that's
of left
why
to
when
right
my
shots
friends
of the
call it the motion
spaceship.
sickness. That's all I call it now. The motion sickness.
No, it's a fair comment on that.
Yeah.
That should have been the title.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah. My stomach is rumbling, and this is why we didn't talk about food this week because I'm
Ah.
hungry.
It's dinner time.
Yeah. So, anyways, that being said, join us next week as we're gonna break down some more of Star Trek Picard, and we're gonna get ready for some Strange New Worlds, which is coming out next
Oh
month.
yes. Yes.
Lots of good stuff coming up, guys. It should be a lot of fun. One of the things I need to do, honestly, is start kind of branching out a little bit. I'm so scared to go to like communities on Facebook with Star Trek sometimes because it is very difficult to find people who aren't completely toxic towards the new stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm okay with you not liking it. That's fine. But
Mhm.
like, just, you don't have to like take every second of every day to shit all over it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially when you haven't seen it.
Yes. Or you refuse to watch it. So it's like, that's where I have problems with Star Trek. Cause it's like, it's
Yeah,
really
well-
hard to find people who
The
can
gatekeeping
balance the
is-
line.
Yeah, this is what I came up with. I'd rather have some form of Star Trek in my life than none at all. Because
Thank you.
I was so convinced that the franchise was dead and dead
Yeah.
in the water, dead, never to come back. But it's coming back, and the trailer I told you for Strange New Worlds that they let out a day ago. I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
I think the Enterprise is back. Yes.
It's going to be good.
Yeah, those Strange New Worlds trailers are amazing.
Yeah.
Well, heck yeah. Let's see. I think I got something to send us out on today. It's a classic here.
Raining Blood?
Oh, right? A little bit, man. Wait,
Those guys had a long road getting from there to here. Give me warp in the factor of